Hey everyone and stoners, welcome to the stream. Gonna be playing this account today. And why would we be doing Live, Laugh, and Revive? Is we're gonna be trying hits with defib. Got it to level 4, so I think should be a lot of fun. Also all the way to that 100 troop damage. And also for today, I think we have a special guest. One and only Cobra Bomber. How's it going, Cobra?
Hey Stone, how are you? Thank you for having me.
No, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think you're having an alright season too, right? You were are you in 5 year yet or 6?
So I am hanging out in 5ER. I got to rank 22 on Sunday evening, and I am just chest collecting and hoping to learn some things from your stream today on how to attack these 6ER bases. So yeah, it's been a great season so far.
Nice, and I think everyone's gonna, well, hopefully in a few days get to the 100 troop damage, but I think we should just jump right in. Yeah,
Let's see it.
seeing anyone else sitting all day waiting for a video. Yeah, the one day this season so far, we don't have a daily video. I mean, we're just chest collecting, so it's like nothing too much new, but should be one tomorrow. There's gonna be one with going 6 ER, defib, and flames, so check out for that. Got Sam FaZe, Hammer in the chat. What's up, only me? So when do you go 6 Cobra and with all that good stuff?
Yeah, so I can actually jump in now. I'm at 5-6. So as soon as I can jump on and play this afternoon, I will be able to go all the way to flamethrowers, and then I can jump in and try some of the stuff that I learned right now. Yeah.
You know, I would say that's a solid push, but did so many hits with troop damage that I wouldn't know how to hit it. Because it's slightly different. With troop damage, you're mainly doing just either Rainmaker Rush or honestly just a bunch of Zukas or stuff. But we got a first match, so we can try it out. Sometimes I take Kura Cannon, sometimes Rainmakers, but I don't know. I think we'll try both. But hopefully these are some fun hits. We chose Turret because one, it looks cool, and the other reason is normal critters we don't really need too much. Like we have critter cannons. And if you want to kill ERs, we have defibs, so they're usually better options.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how you're using the turrets. That'll be.
We just switched.
Be good to see.
Like, I think before last hit, so this is our first hit with them.
Very cool.
So let's go ahead and kill our troops. 2 Rainmakers on that side. We can do a Serum. Alright, stuff is dying, that's good. Here we can do 1 defib and a shock and a shield. And we'll get that going. Here we'll get 2 defibs and a shield and a serum. Let's see, I think we want... Well, not great. We want to get that ER down.
Well, yeah, I said that when I thought that ER was going to go down a little faster.
Let's see, maybe if we did like a better shock right there. Come on, Zukas, do something. Almost.
Yep.
Mr. Petrick, most 15-year-old teenage title you've seen. No, that's okay. Hey, we're laughing because Cobra's on call. How about that?
Yes, exactly. Hey, Al, just catching a bunch of that. Hey, Alex. Hey, DB. Thanks for the shout out. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, Master. Hate this season, Stone. Sorry. I know you do, yo. But hey, hopefully it's okay with your 4 accounts. I think we're playing almost as much as you this season. Now, where is today's video? Oh, we're saying it's kind of the same as yesterday, just chest collecting. So we'd probably wait until tomorrow for once you go to 6 ER. You know, I think Troop Health would also help out a bit too. Especially since, well, you just have more, like, your Zukas, your clones, they don't die as easily.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe just try using defib more, so... Let's try turret over here. I think for the most part, maybe the same kind of hit. On the right side, you know, I think we'll do Kura Cannons. Because the faster that stuff dies, the better too.
Right.
So again, let's get our clones to Zooks. 2 career cannons here, 3 here. Get a serum. We can art out that shock launcher. And honestly, get a turret going. Well, we'll do it in a bit. Kill some of our Zooks, get a turret going. Then get a serum. You know what, maybe a defib on this side. Shield going. Let's get one more serum. See, maybe another serum on that side.
It's fun watching these 100 TD hits. It's watching the
it's super fun.
Drop so fast. Yeah. Yeah, much better.
Maybe it works out.
Not even close.
Hey, William Stone, are we gonna get a hero at all? Honestly, maybe late 6CR on the rank 1 account, or we can just do it later at, let's say, maybe 7 or something. Yeah, these defib hits are fun. You can just spawn everything in the back. And at 6CRs, you want to aim for those like kind of 310, 315 kind of times. The funny part is, even with only 50 troop health, your troops aren't dying, and that sucks because you want them to die. So that's why you saw we arted them out.
Yep.
Are you a fan of those defib style hits?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, I'm impressed with the season in general, just because, I mean, aside from the fact we're using troops that I've never used in all the seasons I've played warships. So to me, it's like, it's really fun to try some of these new hits, some of these new troops. I mean, I don't know that I would have thought of like adding a speed serum to it, but that was actually really smart. Like to take, you know, it might have been a little more frustrating if we didn't have the ability to like speed them up. So putting that early in the season and then adding troops that would normally be slower, it was really, really fun. So yes, I do love the defib hits though.
Yes, I think someone made a good comment like on my video before, like just a combo of career cannons, rainmakers, and serum. Like if you only have career cannons, rainmakers, maybe not a fun season. And I kind of agree with that. Because it's serum that really makes them like just crazy.
Right. No, it's really fun. Like I used to, when Laser Rangers first came out, it was really fun to see like the lasers shooting across the deck. And this season, it's really fun to see all the critters swarming the deck. So it's all fun. But yeah, you got to hit.
We love melee critters. And
that's right.
I think the same style. So let's do... I'm going to do this time the clones and Zooks at the same spot. So maybe one arc can just get, I don't know, more of them.
Yep. So far, this is probably the third hit, and the bases have been really, really close.
Yeah,
so
pretty much the same.
It'll be interesting to see how much. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see as you progress. If there are any other base designs that are even, you know, slightly different. It'll be interesting to see. Hey, Vegetarian Pig. A shout out.
We'll do a serum, we'll do 2 defibs, and another serum. We'll do a shield. And we'll get 320. Good.
Whew.
So, a little easier when there's less machine guns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tau.
Oh, Tau. Poor Tau. Oh, that was a pretty good hit, though.
Yeah, again, I think anytime between like 310, 320. I said 315 before, now it's I guess 320.
You're raising the bar already, 3 hits in.
So before, hey, Arbaz, Space Killer, Raz, what's going on? Alex Evil says Cobra in the house. You know it. Yeah, seeing great season got tired of normal troops.
That's what we were saying earlier.
It's really the GB that helps that too. There's so much. Okay, you can do a defib serum here, then another defib serum over there, and usually it's enough. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
and
dicey though.
Abe asked, is art better than Barrage when we get to that choice node? What's your take on that, Stone?
Yeah, I chose art for a few reasons. One, for Sky Shield is cheaper, because I think it's only 3 arts versus 2 barrage. And also, if like you want to throw arts in a final engine, you don't risk hitting your own critters. You can just put it in the middle and it's great. You can also pinpoint defenses better, like you saw in the other hit. Got 310. It was just arting out both the shock launcher and boom cannon. You couldn't really do that if, let's say, you have barrage. Maybe just get one of them.
And I think we all appreciate you for allowing us to unlock maxed Barrage and maxed art without having to use tokens. So we appreciate you for that.
I'm not gonna say out loud that it wasn't my choice. It was just some, dumb luck, I guess. I haven't seen any drone use this season, but it's only 4 drones to take down an ER. That's not a lot of GBE. But yeah, that's our tree. On this account we went through critters. Well, we did go through critters. Now we went through turret, and almost got everything else. So we are a nasty 6 ER. Yeah, right, Rage. What's going on? Hey, Bogdan. Is Sky Shield still bugged with 3 art this season? Yeah, it seems like it. So only gonna be 3 arts right now. Maybe some
Another
people are
case
happy.
for art, right?
Right. How did you feel about that last season? Good thing, bad thing?
I actually personally I thought it was a good thing. I wouldn't have wanted to play that 7 ER meta without that bug. I mean, it was already kind of nasty anyway, like that in meta. So at least being able to take out the Sky Shield and then progress with your hit was to me better.
Right. And we made it slightly less brutal, just slightly.
Exactly. That's right. Yep. Oh, you got a
5 ER.
5 ER, yeah.
Before troop damage, 5 ERs suck because you just can't get a good time. But with troop damage, it's not too bad. I think Rage makes a good point. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Well, it's 2 seasons in a row, so it may just be the norm now, right?
I've never tried it with the Rainmakers. I've always done critter cannons.
So with art, I mean, it does give you the ability to kind of flare them around with the shield. I've seen some people hit like that. You just take out the Sky Shield and then you basically just flare the ERs.
What's funny is, except on this base. This is the one base where we aren't going to do that.
Well, probably not, but that's the rain. That's the rain hits I've seen anyway.
We'll do a serum here, and for now we won't do any serums on the rains, and I let them go. You know what, we can do a couple, we'll do 1 turret.
That's nice. It's nice out, yeah, taking out 2 shock launchers.
Yep. Okay, more serums. I guess we'll do serum on this side. Get a shield going there. And a bunch of arts. It's still not a great time because you see on 5 ERs we're like almost slower. We are slower than 6s.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, who designed this dumb tree with 5 ER being so strong?
Well, it's a good win though. Good win.
But you see, it's a cool thing with the grappler. You can just use clone rifles, and hey, you don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
It saves, like, I don't know, a lot of shocks. If we did use, let's say, turret, then it's funny, the grappler actually grabs it, so it wouldn't help too much.
Yeah. Except if maybe it's kept firing at it till it was dead, but it'd probably take too long to be worth it. So
Right.
that placement was really good. It kept everything moving. So that was a good one. That's the one thing I'm missing right now without on my account is the I don't have critters, and I don't have art, and I don't have defib yet. So that's part of the reason why I was chest collecting until I could, because I started to notice Sunday evening when I was playing that really makes a big difference when you can't take out those shock mines with something.
Yeah, this annoying
It
pesky
makes
shock mines.
makes a big difference whenever hits are 1-2 seconds apart.
Yeah,
So
and even just at 6 year, you get two great things to deal with shock mines: defib
exactly.
and art.
Yep. Right. So even though I'm kind of having a little bit of FOMO with critters, at least the last like few days, I'm looking forward to getting defib and art today. So that'll be good.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. You got Junie, add
Yeah,
him in
I
the
think
chat.
so.
Abe,
Yeah. Hey, Ryan.
because of that feature, it doesn't matter if they're building health or not. I'm not sure. No building health. Let me think.
I don't
62,
know.
64.
Last year, I'm sorry, last season, it was 3, and then whenever people got the last BH, it became 4. I thought
Right,
so. I
but
think it does
we
actually
haven't
go up.
really tested with no building health because almost everyone had it last season.
That's true. That is true.
So
Yep.
someone do the math. 62, 64 times 4. And what does that give us? Hey, Flint, what's going on? Silverchair? I think in the last video I said that 5-year meta seems the most fun. Now I think 6-year is even more fun because it's just, well, in every season the deck layouts get bigger, more ERs. And I mean, yeah, the hits get more complicated, but I just feel like it's just so much potential. So many different hits you can try out.
I think the initial 6ER it might have gotten a little bit of a bad rap because I think some of the people that went there early were kind of going into it without a lot of tech. So they were still fighting like maxed 5ER bases. And so now I think as the 6ERs start to get like troop damage and some of the other defenses, I think you're right. I think it is starting to shift to a more fun deck layout, meta, whatever you want to call it. So, but I think there's early 6ER people were kind of frustrated with their going there maybe too soon. So.
Which usually happens every season because regardless of the tree, unless 6-year is so overpowered, it's like, well, people at 5-year who are gonna get everything else. I mean, makes sense to have a better shot.
Yep,
Ape says 25,000, 56. Then that's perfect because Sky Shield, well, you can't see it here, has 25,000. So if there's no building health, it's only 2 arts. Here we'll still do the Kura Cannon hit. We'll try the turret because, hopefully distract the mortars.
Yep. Silverchair, that's a really good suggestion actually. I know for myself, I'm definitely finding these fast hits. My fingers don't always like to keep up with my mind. So I definitely feel you there, Silverchair.
Alright, let's get a serum going on both sides. Here we're gonna do 1 art for mines because we don't like mines. And we'll start on that turret. We'll do a couple arts. Here we'll do 1 defib. What's funny is that turret killed it for us, so good. Good job, turret. Couple defibs and a shock. Where's our serum? There it is. We'll do a whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
A flare? Something like that.
Yep. Oh man, look at this. Come on.
We will get 317. Hey, Cool Breeze.
Great.
Copo, what's going on? Oh, this guy was always fast on us this season. Because he took I think one of the coolest paths. He went Scorchers and Rudy. Let's check out his hit. Yep, still rocking it.
Yeah. There's a few folks that I chat with who did that, who went that path and who are having really good success with it, like in the 23, 24 range, probably getting ready to push 25. It's a good path for sure.
It's cool because, well, all these multi-nodes have, machine guns and snipers, like a sky shields. There isn't a lot of anti-scorcher, anti-tank, protos or multi-nodes. Look at him flying around. Things gonna be crazy once you get
Well,
the 100 troop damage.
did he get shot? No, he still didn't get shot. Wow, he was hanging in there with one critter protecting him.
Yeah, he knows how to stay alive. Smart guy.
Unlike Kavan, right?
Hey,
The opposite.
exactly.
Kavan.
Hey, Blula, Simon Nash. What's up, Python? Kopo was
So
saying
Stone,
it
you're
would be slower, but could he pull these hits off without the troop damage? I want to say no, not these specific hits. If you don't have troop damage, what I would do is try Rainmaker Rush. Put like 2 on this side, Serum and a Shock, and then I wish we could show it. I guess some bases we could. But Rainmaker Rush is pretty strong too.
So Stone, you're pretty good at remembering past seasons. When was the last time that Scorchers were viable this late in the game?
This late? Well, I guess it wasn't too late, but I think you remember too. It wasn't too long ago. It was the one where we had the Shield Gen, season 70, just a few months ago. It was like Scorcher, Zuka, Sparky meta. I thought that was pretty fun. Because I think that was
Yep.
at 5ER and a little bit into 6, since Heavy Choppers was all the way at like behind a penalty also.
Yep, I do. Yep. I figured you'd remember that. You have a very good memory for that. And yeah, by late I kind of mean like, this, like, people are almost at the 70R point, and it's cool that Scorchers are still being used successfully. And I think that's maybe an artifact of Serum and Defib both being
I think Serum, because all
by
these troops
everybody.
are pretty slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to think what the fastest ones we
you're
have.
speeding them up.
Yeah, I mean even the fast weak troops you don't have. No warriors this season. So warriors, seekers, rocket choppers, taking a little time out.
Right. Yep. And it's cool because people are using troops that they normally wouldn't be using, which is kind of neat. So, like I said, that's the coolest part about the season for me. Like, you're never going to build a tree and you're never going to build a season that is for everybody. You're always going to have people that aren't happy with something. But I think what people can't deny is the fact that it's really neat that we're using troops that we've never had a chance to really use, and now we're all using them, which I think is really cool. So,
I mean, we're the
that's what I'll
biggest.
always remember about.
We're the biggest
season.
hater of the season because we hate career cannons. They suck.
Right. Exactly. Hey, Martini, how are you? Hope you're having a good day too.
I feel bad for those who got Lasertrons and expected something good out of it. I mean, they're cool, but I mean, I was surprised too. I guess they don't do as much damage as I thought they did.
Yeah, and I think there were other people that were also looking at those shock the shock troops too.
Right. Which, hey,
and,
I tried them on a few 5ERs. Like, you know those 5ERs? Not the one that we face, but one with like almost everything compact over here. I tried one hit taking Shockeneers and maybe it did something, but it was cool, having some use.
But then I guess you quickly switched. So.
Well, then when I found out about Rainmaker Rush, all that changed.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Hey Martini, what's going on? Hope we're having a good day too. Cool Breeze, would you go 6ER just by itself or wait until a few upgrades? I would probably go until minimum Flames. So 6 plus, what, I think 2 unlocks? Because I think Flames is a good push.
Correct.
Then Artillery, because then you have a way to deal with shields. And then troop damage. So those 3 big pushes early into 6ER. And we got this base.
And the good thing about the defib and the flamethrower nodes right after 6ERs, they're not like crazy expensive. Like, what I'm reminded of is last season when you got to the end of the tree and you were finally making unlocks, and everything felt like it was almost 40 keys. So you were basically just unlocking one thing a day. So it is kind of nice. I know it's relatively early in the season, but it is nice to get past 6ER and be able to open some tech pretty fast, which is neat.
It was super fun last season because we spent a full Thursday waiting, and we finally got 5 boom mines. and we're so excited.
that's that's exactly right. That's exactly right. We all got to experience that together too.
Exactly. We lost a Kura Cannon, which isn't great because you know what, we're gonna defib now.
Oh yeah.
But
I
maybe
don't
it's
know,
fine.
Abe wants you to show a rain rush. I don't know. That may not work out too well on this particular base, but maybe.
Yeah, I think
There's a
we're a
good
bit
amount of
slow.
Zukas in there.
Yeah. I think we should have been a bit faster though. Like, this could probably be another 320 base, so maybe he got us. There's Mr. Petrick. That was a little close. I mean, it was still fast when... Oh yeah, only 50 troop damage. What do you mean, Petrick? Easiest loss of your life? I thought you'd have troop damage. No, what we did wrong was, I think maybe put the clones a little bit more to the left. Because losing a Kura Cannon, we might have got it back, maybe not, but it's not great losing one super early.
Right.
Alright, you know what, Abe? We'll show a rain rush, yes.
At least then you can have the data of how it compares to some of these other hits too. So.
If it doesn't work out, we can blame you, but we'll show a rain rush. No, it still works now, it's just... I mean, I think these hits are more fun. We defibrate. How do you say that? We defibrate things. Yes.
I don't know. I actually pronounced it as incorrectly for a long time. I think you were actually the one that corrected me from. I think I was saying it with a V, devib. I think I was saying, and when it first came out, you were like, "What the heck is that?"
And no wonder
like,
people say
I
defib.
mean...
Defibrillate. I'm gonna defibrillate you. Yeah. So if you do a rain rush, we can still use defib, but it's mainly just to clear mines, which, hey, that's still something. How many accounts we got? Most seasons we're still crazy. We play 3, but because, you know, this one's a little special for, I don't know, no reason. We're playing a bit more. I think maybe 5 this season. Martini, is tick 4 defib okay? Honestly, we were running tick 3 for a while, so I think it's solid. Oh look, here would be a good Rainmaker rush.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was just gonna say, maybe you'll get.
So Abe, you got your wish.
Get a 5 ER. There you
Exactly. So I think, well, turret's not gonna help, but I mean, who needs turret? You can do these even without that critter / turret node. But we will use defib to clear a few of those mines. If we're lucky, all 3 of those. If not, we can just throw an extra art. So this hits for you, Abe. So let's do clones, and then Rainmakers, and then a Serum. And you'll see, we'll do a defib, I think right now. Start flaring that ER. We want to art the shield. And we'll do more defibs. That's not a defib. What is that? Oh, it's a Serum. And more of them. And then we'll do a couple more shocks, another Serum. And then we'll flare this one. And then we'll go for that one, and we'll do another Serum. And then we'll do some arts. And that's Rainmaker Rush for you.
Jeez. That with the 100 TD, that is insanely fast. I mean, that isn't those buildings were just melting.
That's why you can't make this space anymore with as a 5
Nope.
ER.
Right. You got to separate. You got to get that left ER outside. Like the last one, it was a difference of what was your last one? 3.9. So
Yeah, exactly.
11-second difference having that ER to more to the left. Yep.
I never imagined it, but it makes sense. With art, you don't care about the shield anymore. And who would have thought you're just Rainmaker rushing?
Yep.
But it's fun. This is one of my favorite hits.
I'd like to see you do that on the Meta 60R base though, just to see how it compares to the
It's
times
funny.
you've been getting.
It
But
works. Like I've seen people get. I think yesterday
yeah,
this guy got a 321 on my 6CR using Rainmaker Rush. Because I mean they have so much range that like you sit in one spot, they can kill everything.
right.
So it's a lot of fun.
Yep. Has this account hit rank 25 yet? Are you
It,
gonna
it
get a
did.
are you gonna get a rank chest?
No,
Okay.
so I think next chest, whenever we do get it, we're gonna pick up. Let's see. 4 keys right now. I'm leaning towards. So we got this troop health. I'm leaning towards other troop health because it would help on defib hits and even Rainmaker Rush, just clones, keeping them alive. 2400. I was gonna think, do they survive a boom mine, but I don't think so. But the other big options is maybe, let's say, a Sky Shield should help. Even though it's only 3 arts, it's still 3 arts.
Yes. Yep. And what do you think about, what is your take on critter launchers while we're waiting for your next battle?
I don't think, well, I haven't seen anyone use it yet, because it'd be cool to see how they're, like, what if you see them critter launchers, and they just go crazy and, like, nothing can kill anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering. I'm also wondering if it's almost like a critter cannon. I don't know.
Critter cannon versus critter launcher.
Yeah. Thank you. It's hard to get that out, but yes, that'd be interesting to see too.
What's fun is this is also a Rainmaker Rush base. So you know what, Abe, you're getting lucky now. So again, this only works because you have art and you can actually flare every single engine.
Yep, that's right. Abdur asked why SS destroyed with 3 arts. That was a bug that was introduced last season. I think it was last season that it was introduced,
Right,
and it's essentially takes the life off the Sky Shield when you try to bard it out, whether it's barrage and
exactly.
or art, and it's I think it was cut in half, so it only takes 3 arts now versus 6 and so on.
All right, so we'll do 2 on the left side. Get these guys going. Get a serum here. I guess on both sides. We do want to float that sniper because we don't like that sniper. And go for this side. And once we get up there, I guess we'll do a turret. Why not? I mean, we have them, right? Get one going right here. Go on this side. Uh-oh. We are a bit too early.
Well, at least you have art.
You know what? I might even do this. So we'll be a bit slow because we're a bit... I think I remember last time we did a hit on this base, we'd always kill that shock launcher, so that makes a bit more sense. And even turrets with 100 troop damage, I mean, they put in some work.
Good.
Apex in the chat. Except Stone, it's all his fault. Yeah, we know. But I think with...
we can actually legitimately say that this season.
Yeah. Hand signs before Sky Shield or up? You mean before artillery or before that bug? I guess for both, the answer is yeah. And Sky Shields have always been the strongest proton warships. Just the fact that if you want to be super fast, it prevents you from flaring.
That's right. Yeah. But it's actually kind of a funny point. Like, it definitely makes art more valuable, a lot more valuable. So before, where you might skip art in a Sky Shield season, like now there's no way you would, right? So it certainly changes the game if they don't fix it.
Right, and fingers crossed they still do, because, I mean, I kind of designed the season assuming there's no bug, because otherwise maybe I'd put more sky shields.
Well, I don't know. Chicken put four in, and yeah,
Well, it was an expensive
I
tree,
think it
so
was
I
four in his
guess
season, but it was an expensive tree, you're right? But I think he did have. I think you could have had four, but I don't think people did that with the bug. It would have been a totally different season for chicken though if that bug hadn't been there, if it hadn't existed. Who knows what would have happened?
because I don't think even people really maxed barrage and artillery last season. It was just so expensive. But imagine that you can just kill everything.
I didn't even unlock barrage last season. I think I parked before I even opened it, and I think I had, yeah, I unlocked all the tree, and I still didn't unlock barrage because the only thing you were really taking out was the sky shield, and that made all the. Then you were saving GB because it wasn't a lot last season, so you're trying
No.
to save it.
Jedi, when should you jump to 6 ER? Perhaps on a Taco Tuesday? Oh, you know it, Jedi.
That's my plan.
We're gonna get tacos for lunch probably. That's a good idea.
He sold me, or the Jedi sold me.
Manifesto are so turrets are better than critters. It's just right now I don't really see much use in. Yeah, I don't see much use in critters anymore. Like they made sense
That's
at
the deep.
5 ER because that's the only way you have to clear mines. But now you have artillery, you have defib, so
Mhm. Right.
like
Yep.
turret can distract a building where it's like the opposite of critters because critters are low health and turrets are high health. Different defenses counter them. But if you never got that node, then I probably wouldn't bother.
So Abas, does the bug also work with barrage or just art? I think the actual bug is with the sky shield, not the artillery or barrage. My understanding.
Yeah, it's kind of both
Hey, Bula, this
combo.
is.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
How do I say the name? I don't know. Hey, Maze. Because 200 Turkish super chat. Appreciate it. Shout out to Maze in the chat. And to answer Blula's question, the special voice guest is the one and only Cobra Bomber. we, we,
Applause, applause,
we
applause.
gotta say special. I'm gonna find you.
Oh, jeez.
Saving for your. Oh, well, you can guess how I would hit your base.
So I haven't played in 2 days, so you got to
No,
give me a little bit of a
that's
break.
fair. That's
Plus,
fair.
that's Lightbringer. That was whenever I pushed on Sunday, I used my boy Lightbringer's base, whoever that Joker is.
Yeah, that dumb guy.
Yeah.
No, I think it's still working. Like somehow I was still winning on Lightbringer just chest collecting, and I mean that's the best part. When you're chest collecting, you have all hopes of you'll probably lose, but you don't.
What I always assume. Yeah, that's what I always assume. So I do have a little bit of a cushion for my chest collect, which is kind of nice. So I'll take it. And hey, Jonathan, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you.
Apex is saying helmet special. Maybe I don't want to know what that is. Helmet special.
You don't. No, that's I got you, Apex. Maybe a little.
There are some abilities we didn't have this season, like no cryo bomb. How do you think that would have went if we had cryo bomb this season?
Oh, geez, could you imagine all those critters and tanks going crazy on speed serum with no shock mines or anything to slow them down? It'd just be wild.
Like you remember the 1 week season in March, and now we had like cryo bomb, defib, serum, super warriors. I just thought that was a little too crazy. Yeah. And clearly this is not crazy, but I think cryo bomb, like some abilities paired with others are just too strong. So I thought cryo bomb is one of them. Like again, mines are useless.
Yeah, it does. It also would have been interesting to see how the season would have changed if boom mines would have been introduced earlier in the tree. Obviously, it is what it is, and it'll be it's different now because before when you had boom mines, you maybe could have stopped like the tanks from just flaring. Like it probably would have had a bigger effect on like the rain rush. But as it is now, it just would have been different.
Well, no, we had a lot of Rainmaker, Curry Cannons early. My thinking was, okay, if you put boom mines too early, I mean, for sure they're gonna die. So I'm like, well, for no IT,
Yeah,
that's a one troop that maybe stays
definitely.
alive.
Yeah, no, it was great. I like the way it is. It would have made it would have been a lot different if with boom
Yeah, for
mines in there
sure.
too. So I like the way you did it.
Upger, what's your age stone? We just turned 87 maybe a few months ago. So we're getting there, you know, almost a senior. We're even,
Don't ask me my age.
oh yeah, I was gonna say we're even older than Cobra.
Yeah, nope. You got a ways to go, man. For that.
God. Guy from future, hey Stonemaker. I like that name, Stonemaker. Should you go for flames or get green mines first? I would go for flames, and honestly, there's some people out there, like the base we kind of copied. Who was it? This guy here who went for building hill and still no mines. So for anyone who didn't get mines at this point, just keep on going ahead. Like, who needs mines, right? Get everything at 6, move on to 7.
Yep. Just get those boom mines.
Honestly, boom mines are better than normal mines. Can actually kill those pesky Kura cannons, those rainmakers.
Right. Yep, that's right.
What's up, Hammer? William Stone? Mr.
The
Pointing
boom
in the
mine
chat.
bug. What was that? What was that bug again, Stone? The boom mine bug.
Oh, yeah.
I remember it was when you got like 1,000,000 of them or something like that.
It's funny. Abe says a few seasons ago, it was like, we're in season 74. It was in season 40 where we had the boom
Yeah,
mine
it was
bug.
a while ago.
Well, what happened was, it was just a weird multi-node where we had, I think, like normal mines, boom mines, and smoke. So like here you see 30 building damage, it just had smoke. When you unlocked it, nothing happened, it was just the ability, smoke. So it was like a little bug, and what they did a few days into the season was they just swapped wherever smoke and boom mines was. So it was like, maybe, you know, here's boom mines, here's smoke, they just swapped them. But the problem was, if you already got one of them and upgraded it, it would kind of like transfer over the progress. So
That's right. That's what it was. Yeah.
So end
So you got
result, like
almost.
I think 80% of the people had only 8 boom mines the whole season, and the other 20% had 20 boom mines. So 8 versus 20.
I was in the majority. Hey Pete, what's up, man?
We were too.
Good to see you, bud.
And we got Pete in the chat.
I don't know, Pete. Stick around for a minute, man. You may change your mind. We'll see.
No, I want to show Pete that Rainmaker rush. I think he's gonna like that. Oh, we got another top player. Okay, maybe not. We'll show it a bit later. Thanks, Ryan, in the chat. Yeah, great website by OP. So if you want Manifestor, there's all the calcs if you want it. But as far as upgrading rockets, I would leave them at level 3 for quite a while. Like, it's going to get defib up to 3 or 4, and just in case a Rudy is overpowered, he's pretty expensive. So I don't think rockets are a big priority, especially with 100 troop health and only 50 building damage. Find to find.
Oh man, Pete, he would love to find a.
Oh, it's
he
perfect.
would love that. just match 10 more 5 ERs. Be good.
Let's see, is it a 5? Oh, okay, it is a 5, but I don't think it's Rainmaker Rush worthy.
Nah, it's the same drop you had before to distract the grappler. Yeah.
So let's do, I think, maybe 1 rain here. And maybe just Kura cannons on the right side.
Yeah, that turret between the SLs like you did last time might die a little faster because the amped up machine guns, but probably still keep things distracted for a minute up there.
Right, and if anything, we can maybe do like some turrets on that side. Could help out.
Yep, definitely use your turrets here. Mr. Poey, I want my boom mines too, man. Still waiting for him.
Let's
God,
get
that
a
defib
turret
on
going
5
here.
ERs is so nice. Are you gonna let that? Yep, I was okay. Yep,
Yeah, I'll get one more serum.
just asking that.
Come on, career cannons. Still a bit slow. Because again, these
Yeah, that was
fives,
weird. Just yeah,
they have a lot of,
that was
especially with
wild. It
5
just
max rockets.
right.
Who knows? It might be close. It might be a loss. Let's see. Well, not this time.
All right, nice. Well done. Very good. Yeah, that was weird. It was like you were on a really good pace, and then once those once your critters and troops went up to the top, it just kind of yeah, those everything kind of slowed it down up there.
Right, because, I mean, the thing with career cannons is you have to not only wait until they shoot, but all the critters to pile up, accumulate, and then kill the ER.
Hmm. Yeah, I still would have thought with 100 troop damage, it would have gone a little faster than that, but well, it didn't. But hey, a win's a win.
If we can beat the dirtiest 5 ER, then maybe, okay. Once you go 6 with troop damage, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I love these clones
Hey,
too,
David.
because, hey, Grappler, we don't care about the Grappler.
Yeah, that's super nice. Yeah. David asked if you were ever max legendary rank. Yes, he is. He has achieved legendary rank at a couple
No,
points in his
not max legendary.
Warship's career.
We didn't play the first three,
Oh,
4
Max,
seasons.
I understand the question now. I'm sorry.
I think you did
Yeah.
right, you did max legendary rank.
No. I've played I've quote unquote played every season. But I did not like really play the first few seasons when that could be done. I started playing competitively too late for that. So
So like us, we're the
believe it or not,
late bloomers.
I actually was I was actually an ops player for a really long time. I played with,
Operations. We don't talk about operations here.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. I almost feel like weird saying it in this stream, but yeah, that's where I started out, and then I got into warships, and it was a new challenge, and I loved how it changed every season, and obviously the same reason everybody else plays warships, but never looked back. So
No, I think it's super fun.
and
Jason saying, should
ops
you
are
get
fun. Don't get me wrong.
critters or
Okay.
get 6ER now? I would probably, like on stone we skip that critter node, because like we said before, it's really for clearing mines at 5ER, but once you go to 6 you have defib, artillery, so if you still haven't gotten critters or this node, I would just keep on going. Like, it's not really a necessity. Apex is bragging he had max legend.
Yeah, if I remember right, when I was in season 8, like I said, I'm pretty sure if I look at my account, like it says I played every season. So I'm pretty sure I was really just using it for intel. Whenever our group was low, I'd open up warships and do, however many hits I needed to do to get my intel to where it needed to be. Which worked out for me at the
But
time.
what's funny is,
But
I
once
don't
I
know if
got
it's a bug or something, you don't even have to log into warships, just logging into the game kind of assumes, hey, you played a warship season. It's really weird.
Oh, is that true? I didn't know that. Huh. I didn't know that. I kind of agree with Mr. Poing. Like I would actually, because I didn't really get to play it. I would love to rerun the first season exactly as it was. I mean, maybe not the length, but it'd be
Mr.
interesting
Point,
anyway.
how about Mr. Point can be who's to blame for the first season, then everyone's gonna hate you. So let's do it.
Yep. Right.
Who doesn't want to go back
And
to a cryo, heavy Zook, smoky brick meta where you only get 2 engines?
I think that's what a last season would have been if it hadn't been for the Sky Shield bug, but that's beside the point.
Or this season if we don't have proto troops. Something like that. Yeah, we got XX Destro in the chat. What does it mean, no stone unturned? I guess it's more of a English thing. Or, you know what, I guess... I don't know how to explain. Maybe you know better, Cobra. Like, no stone unturned.
Yeah. Yeah, so well, the way I think of no stone unturned is that you explore every option, right? So no stone unturned means that you're trying new things, new options, however you want to think about it. But which is actually really cool title for the season because we are trying different things, and the stone unturned may be critter cannons or rainmakers or things like that that we normally wouldn't use in worship. So that's how I kind of equate um, the title to the season. Anyway,
Yeah,
hey Mike.
it's kind of funny because yesterday it was really annoying on when I was trying to push Legend with Stone because there's so many different metas. Like, all right, I'm doing Rainmaker Rush, good. I figure out the Steefib hit, good. Then some random guy hits with me with turret, crazy time. Like, there's just crazy options, which maybe makes it more. It makes it more fun, I think, for like a casual push. Slightly not so much for a super high push, but I think fun either way. You have to think of strategy.
You know, I said earlier in the stream, and maybe it's repeating myself, but I think when people will look back on the season, and I'm not just saying that because you were the creator of it. It's kind of like the head chef coming out of a restaurant and asking you at the table, like, hey, how'd you like your food, right? It's kind of the same thing. But even if you weren't here, I'd still say, like, I think the beauty of this season is people are getting to do different things and try new strategies with warships, which is hard to do at this point. We're 70 however many seasons in. It's hard to do stuff new, and I give it up to you for kind of bringing a new twist to the game with these different protos, throwing speed serum in with it. Like
Right.
it's pretty neat.
Well, I think the devs have done a great job in doing that for maybe the past year or so. Like, even looking back, we had bomber squad leaders, heavy squad leaders, shield gens. We have deck layouts that you can choose. I can keep on going. We have so many options. But yeah, the idea was, how can you make a meta we've never had before? Because
Hmm.
regardless of if it's boring or not, we always have seekers and bombers, heavy choppers, rocket choppers. Have you ever had a career cannon meta? And this this is it.
Nope, we
Daryl
definitely have
asking,
not.
can you speed serum the turret? Yes, you can. So if you want, you can make the turrets go crazy. We haven't yet because we're using it mainly almost as a meat shield. Because remember, troop health does affect turrets. So it's like a 30,000 health stationary meat shield you can drop anywhere.
I think Abe is asking for you to do a instead of a rain rush hit next to make it a turret serum hit next. So just throwing that out there as a challenge.
I'm sure we can find some way to make it work. I love Pete's streams. Hey, when you're going live next, Pete? Let's make it a fun, I don't know, 5ER or wait till 6ER meta. Hey, you got Dark Bomber in the chat. Jayhawker, title is everything available and many paths to find. I was surprised like almost every day this season. Like, wow, that works? Well, yeah, it does work. I'm not gonna be surprised if someone finds a way to make Shakaneers, super meta at 6ER.
I also would not be surprised. Yeah, and that's also a cool feature of the season too, for sure. Just not knowing what the next day holds, which is why I think if you're not subscribed to Stone's channel, definitely do it. This guy puts out a nice morning guide. I've started using it with my morning coffee, so my morning routine has now become checking out Stone's video, having a cup of coffee, getting ready for work. Definitely check it out if you're not subscribed to the channel yet. It's really helpful for getting ready for the day and getting ready for the meta, depending on if you're just pushing or playing casually. It's
if
nice.
you don't like the season, you can unsubscribe, and that's even more fun.
or grouch in the chat, one of the two.
I'm just looking at this base again. Like, someone had the guts to go through that tanks node, pick up the damage amp, max out all their rockets, and I just noticed he has 100 building damage. So he didn't even choose GB for the other one. It's just critters or you know, that's strong.
80 troop health.
Right, he's running his 80 troop health. No, but he changed his, like he should have 250 GB, but he has 100 billing damage instead.
Yep.
Aesper, checking in to see what stone account I'm losing to now. Well, today it's gonna
Jump
be
in there.
Sunset Girl.
Yeah, jump in there so you can get a match.
Where is Aesper? Aesper's up there, right next to Golden Dragon.
Oh man, he took me over by 50 stars. I gotta get on my grind this afternoon or this evening.
Just no one asked us to check how many matches Aesper has. We won't do that. I love that Wyatt. This season sucks. Whoever made this has to be a low rank player. I'm unsubbing from everyone because of this. Hey, we also did on all our accounts. Hey, you got Tiago too. What's going on? Hey Tiago, we saw I think a Scorcher hit. Your favorite. I think it was this guy.
Yeah, you got a. Yep. Did you see that stone? You got a top player.
Oh, I saw. I gotta give Tiago what he wants. Tiago is a Scorcher guy this season. So anytime there's anything Scorchers, I'm like, alright, gotta show Tiago.
Yep.
Again, they're cool too, because like all of our shock mines are trying to defend rushing with Rainmakers or Critter Cannons, so I guess a few are on the sides, but not too many. Nice Dark Bomber. Had fun pushing the diamond last night. I mean, I thought Scorchers was kind of a trap, but hey, some people are still making them work.
It's that speed serum. Game changer.
And not just that, but we actually have the GBE to use a serum. It's not just, hey, it's whatever.
And yep, and GBE. That's right. Yep, great point. Pete, are you teasing your stream coming up? Scorchers with Rudy, Wild Time.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get Rudy at I think doing these hits with like the defibs and stuff, you notice we're not doing too many flares until the very end. I think Rudy would help out a lot.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what the final hero decision is on the season, because I don't have a hero yet, so it'll be interesting. Looking forward to seeing how that plays out.
Which also surprised me because, you know, I thought, okay, you want to get a hero pretty soon, but I think you can almost go all the way into 7 and a bunch of stuff with just no hero.
I agree. That's kind of where I'm at too. What I think my plan might be too.
At least doing hits like Rainmaker Rush, I don't really see Rudy helping out too much. But on these, you know,
don't really need Brick.
defib hits, maybe. Brick,
Yeah,
I think
trying
Brick
to
would be
think
my
who the
second
hero
option. Because you can battle orders and give extra damage to critters, to Rainmakers. Even Iron Will, I mean, why not? Yo, Master blames Apex for this season.
I should know this, but I don't. I'll have to go back and look later at the 70-yard deck layout. I don't know that I've either. I'm hitting a blank or I don't remember what that looks like. But yeah, that 70 is probably when I'm going to get a hero. So, and I guess Brick would be good to save GBE of not having to throw, like being able to throw a speed serum up top on like some defib troops. Then, you know, some of the troops that you lay on the deck, you could use Brick to kind of speed them up, kind of save some GBE.
Right, like even on the hits we're doing right now, if we do have Rudy, I mean, he would be great. Like even to lay him on the far left,
over the gap,
he can solo the
over
left
gap,
ER.
right?
So that means you can save a you can save a defib, a serum.
Yep.
Because like right now there's no flares.
The thing is, yeah, and like right now, like when you look at the hits, like I mean, Brick could be used, I guess, on either ramp just to help, just to save some GBE from using.
It'd be funny if you can
defib,
drop Brick here, so her like battle orders can somehow reach across, maybe for like a second or two.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, but no, that I guess it would help on the ramp. But then once the hit moves on, obviously it's she'd get left behind. But um, again, who knows what the 70R meta is going to look like? But yeah, I kind of agree. Like if I had to pick one right now, I'd probably say it'd be Rudy, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
You know what? Only me. Only if he wants us to. Tiago team, no hero here. I think we'll probably be the same, unless we like really really have to. Because either way, it's still 42 keys, so it's an investment.
Right. Because some of that stuff, 70Rs. Yeah,
He's saying biggest thing with Rudy is you can't do those flare hits. Yeah, so no Rainmaker rush maybe. It's more like drop everyone and then like find a good spot for him. So if you get unlucky with where he goes, well, it doesn't really work out. Sir Fonty Bullet has potential for taunt and compressed grappler bases. I think some bases he would be great too. Like even on the one we matched. Imagine if you have Bullet, because let him be grappled. You can taunt a few times, he'll probably kill that grappler for you. I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was gonna ask Petrick if we can bully him, but we already did something.
Hey, JP.
He's saying robotic
see, man.
cobra because I think you cut out a bit in your last, whatever you said last.
Oh, well.
But you're good
Hey,
now.
man. Robotic Cobra is probably a little bit better than normal Cobra. So I accept that.
Hey,
I resemble that remark.
we got Tony Rose in that chat. He's one of the gold-plated stoners. Being a member for, I think, over a month now. How's it going, Tony? Maybe we can somehow find a way to bully some 5ERs or 6ERs. I'm sure they're out there. I mean, I was a bit surprised because there were so many rank 25s the past, let's say, 5-6 days. But as soon as Legend opened, they all just disappeared.
Mm-hmm. They're all in hibernate. They're all in hiding.
And they're in prison until 100 troop damage. Which, I mean, on Stone we got 100 troop health first, but it worked for honestly like a good, let's say, I think 10 or so matches. But then people just made different bases. Because what we used to do was like 4 courier cannons here, and then, you know, a bunch of serums and stuff, and then have them get all these ERs. Because back when like it was kind of 4 on this side. But now if you notice, the buildings kind of kite the critters away from this engine. Now, of course, critters you can't flare, so, you know, there's a bit of a problem. And then, like, you know, rifle zooks for the other 2 ERs. Hey, Andre Felipe Aspie. What happened last time?
I was actually considering upgrading rockets until we started streaming. So now I'm back on track with upgrading other things, which is good.
There's Hutch saying how to say it. Okay. Defibrillate. You know what? That helps a lot. I forgot what you call those.
It does help a lot.
Like transilteration or something, but there's a word for like when you break up stuff. Defibrillate. It's such a fun word.
It's the REH that always trips me up. It's that part of it.
Maybe you gotta be defibrillated.
I hope not. Something's gone terribly wrong if that's the case on this stream.
You know, it took such a long time for me to realize that defib is like, oh, okay, it's defibrillate. Okay, that's what actually bringing them back to life. I mean, it sounds way cooler than Second Wind.
Yes, it does. Yes, it is.
Guy from Future saying, how not to lose. Maybe Cobra has a secret.
Nope. Hey, LSU. Or LCU, sorry. LSU is a college. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, we do, Tiago. We don't know how to say stuff. Aspie can get 100 troop damage when you're back home. Well, if you were at home right now, maybe Diamond. But if you have to get back to home, then I don't know. Might be tough. You can only push Diamond when you're not at home. Stuart Young
Definitely.
can't do the left ramp drop because it got the bug where they don't fire. Well, still, I think on most of these hits, just you can still drop on the right side. Yeah, because I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that bug recently.
Not for a while.
Maybe it's just the way I'm dropping them, or maybe it's the way the defenses are laid out now. But yeah, I haven't said that. Obviously, the guy, this guy's channel is the best Boom Beach player. Clearly, random. Like,
No.
not even question.
Is that Cobra Tate?
Yep. I don't know what that is. I wasn't gonna say that because I didn't know if I was saying something like
Well,
not suitable for work. So I
well,
didn't go there.
now Rage is my publicist. Whenever people ask some interesting questions in chat, then he answers them for me.
Okay.
Ah, there we go, Apex, phonetically. Oh, there's my favorite name in chat.
Oh man.
Hey, what entrance? What's going on?
Oh, you got a match.
I did get a
There we
match.
go.
It's
Yes.
impossible.
Kevin brought us some good vibes and found us a match.
He did.
Jumped
So
in and we found a match.
we'll do the defibrillate hit. See, I said it right. I know how to speak.
Yep.
Okay, we can do one there.
You're a
with a
fantastic
shock.
communicator.
Exactly right. Rocket's here. You know what? We can do a turret. Why can't I click on it? Okay. We'll do a turret at some point there. Maybe even a couple. See, Rage is spot on once again. Suka there. Alright, maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't.
I think it does.
Do a serum on that side.
Mhm.
Do a serum here.
Well, I guess no. I guess I was hoping that shock launcher didn't shock all of those.
Get a serum going. Was there turrets and then more defibs. And more serums.
Yeah, you always good to go. Come on, hurry up and get that down.
One art there. Bunch of
Come
arts
on.
here. Come on, where's our arts?
Get it.
Alright, maybe 315 is
There you
okay.
go.
Maybe.
All right. I like it. I like your odds.
203. Oh, it was a close one too.
Nice.
Very close.
Wow, 311. 311's fast. Maybe he's got the same tech as you.
Oh,
Good
well,
win.
well, Max Rockets is scary.
Yep.
No, I think it worked because, I mean, again, with these hits, it's like if you watch your troops, they don't move anywhere. Like, you have on this far ramp, on this left ramp, and then do stuff on this
Mhm.
side. Now back to Robotic
did you-
Cobra. I don't know, maybe internet or something. That's a good thing about art, because even if you flare too early, then, well, you can finish it off.
$315
Oh, okay, we gotta maybe...
20, but
Oh, there you are. You're being robotic for a few minutes.
well, that's
And maybe more troop health helps, because that means critters last even longer. Oh, and that's back to 25.
So I would just like to say that I as an older Boom Beach player, well, maybe middle age, uh, it's this season has definitely been good for practicing my reflexes. So I'm not used to having to throw things and do things so fast. So it's nice for a change. It's a different challenge. So.
Well, I'm not going to show these hits in my videos. Like these are more fun ones on stream, but for the easy ones, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
Kevin, why do we
So
have
Kevin
turret
asked
again?
why.
Because it looks cool.
You're just getting there.
Or what Rage is saying, it's used as a tank. Because normal critters are used for mine clearing, but at least on these kind of hits, we don't need to clear mines. And if we do, we have defib, we have artillery. Hey Ida, what's going on? Having fun with these cool defib hits. Like, I think defib wasn't so strong because, well, without troop damage, you can't really bring them back, but now we're finding ways that you can kill your own troops. Like even noticing over here. Even with those max rockets, which honestly help us out more, because you have troops that are dying. Even with that, we're still arting our own troops, so you can defib them back.
Apex, you are absolutely right.
Exactly.
I am, yes, call me Robot Cobra.
Now, I don't know if you heard that before,
Robotic
but maybe
Cobra.
it's your internet or something, but it was like that for a few
I did.
minutes.
I did, yeah. I don't know why that is. I apologize. That wasn't
We
too
can blame
glad I'm back.
We can blame Apex. Hey, Baseless
I
too.
think so. I think so.
Guy from Future, how to not forget to save tokens to max rockets. It's funny because that's one of the things, maybe not this season, but it's a big thing in warships that not everyone can really have the patience for. Because that's the answer, patience. Some seasons, max rockets are going to be huge or waiting for something all the way at like 6 or 7. Just gotta be patient and not get all the cool stuff right in front of you. Izuka torture is not allowed. Seen all the ways it acted in operations? I think they deserve everything that's coming for them.
Man, those things haunt my dreams sometimes. Those in the op days and Zukas and yeah.
Like one smoke you
It's
miss and
definitely a
they're all
love-hate.
gone. One rocket shot.
All gone, yeah. And that was and unlike warships where you could play, 200 battles a day, that's your one battle for 24 hours, right? Unless you had
Exactly.
multiple accounts. So if you blew that op hit, man, you had to fume on that for 24 hours. Kind of wild thinking back on it.
Well, it's more fun now because in these hits you want them to die. So it's the exact opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's great. Yep.
Grow old, never grew up. Baseless too. I smell something fishy about match system. I've had not too many mismatches the last day or so. Because if you remember, like, I think first week of the season, I've seen like 17s matching 14s, 19s matching 22s. But now it's like all within like maybe max 2 ranks. I want to bully some 22s right now. I really do.
Three draws in 5 games. Wow, man, yeah, there's definitely a meta right now that it's 1-2 second draw. Yeah, I can see it for Manifesto.
Lasertrons look cool but very slow. Again, I'm still surprised at how little damage they do. Because if you remember, like, back when we had it in the main island, even like years ago, Lasertrons crush everything. So maybe it's just in warships things are more spread out. You don't have a base layout that's like a rectangle. Okay, Lasertrons maybe do something there. Saying Evil Beaver, last night 6 draws. I'm trying to think if there's one way to make Lasertrons at least a little bit useful this season. Like maybe if they were replaced with Rainmakers. Thanks. I'm gonna say G-Soul for the sub. But I think if
Maybe
you have Lasertrons so early, then it's like annoying. Oh, you gotta go for a dead end to get Rainmakers. So maybe not.
yeah, maybe if there was a like a true compact, maybe but just because of the range and you take out, a bunch of buildings with a couple of shots, maybe.
But what's funny is even if there is a compact, Rainmakers or Current Cannons just do better against them. The Rainmakers
Yeah,
do
sure,
more
sure.
splash and damage, and Current Cannons, well, they have the shield and serums.
I'm reaching, Stone. I'm reaching.
We want to fulfill someone's fantasy with Lasertrons, and I'm just countering it.
Apex says in 70R, so maybe we can. The future is always a good place to start when, with hope. So
Well, maybe if
never know.
if Apex goes 70, or he can let us know.
Yep, I like it.
Now I'm looking forward to 70, or we might see a few in a few days. Because 7 years is actually a lot cheaper than 6. Like after that 150 key barrier, it reminded me of that one season. I think it was 54. That I just liked it because every single node at 7 was 30 keys. I don't know why it was 30, but
Yeah,
as opposed to like the 38, 42, 38, 42, then that's like, okay, that's a lot.
that's some fun tech in there. I mean, it's pretty nice to be able to go to 70R and then not have to wait for like, a useless tech. That's fun. Like that stretch down to building health. I mean,
Right, and it means that
that's
even
good stuff
like
right there.
gold or higher, you're guaranteed like 2 unlocks a day with those 60 keys for.
Yep.
Hey, what's it boxed?
Yeah.
Is 2 damage amps good? I think at some point on those nodes, damage amps might be the way to go. Go one behind tanks right here, one right after flames. Yeah, so I think damage amps, but I wouldn't get them until like a lot later, well into 7 or something. Got Ultra Tony in the chat. Yeah, can you imagine like Abe saying laser rangers with Kura cannons and 150 troop damage? That might be a lot of fun. Who's on Call with Stone? One and only Cobra Bomber. Sure, you've seen him around.
Hey,
I think you're a famous
Hey.
name in the community, but now people have a voice to the name.
I guess so. I guess so. Maybe they didn't want it, but they got it.
Well-
Hey, Evil Beaver. Thanks for jumping in.
Whether you like it or not, that's him.
Whether you like it or not. That's right. That's right. Maybe if you're lucky, we'll get a robotic Cobra again. I'll short circuit again.
Faceless Stu can go 6-year now. I would go until you can get at least flames. Then I think it's okay. Even then, you might still lose to a few 5s that have like a bunch of stuff, but I still think it's well worth it going when you have flames. How long have we been waiting for a match? It's been a fair amount. Well, 15 minutes or so. That's why we have Cobra on call.
Yeah, that's right.
Box is asking, Stone, how old are you? Well, if Rage is still in the chat, then I think he has an answer. My publicist. Now, I've always thought Warships is like a kind of a marathon. It's not like, oh, we got a match. Okay. Time
There
for
we
the
go.
boring story later.
Hey, I always say it's always good it's great when you can do a push like this whenever you can do some other stuff. So that watch a movie or whatever. So when the matches take so long to find. So
Exactly.
anyway, good luck, man. Let's see what are you gonna do.
I want to use Rainmaker
Anything that
Rush
you have, Ben?
for Abe. Yeah, let's do Rainmaker Rush.
Okay.
I'm gonna flare over here. I think so. Do serum and one shock. Flare over here, get another serum going. We love hitting all the shock mines.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Alright, we'll do one more serum. Oh, okay. I was gonna say we need maybe a art or something, but not really.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, now we maybe do.
It's okay. That's why you got it.
Got maybe a few right here. Alright, one more.
One more art over there. Yep.
Come on, where's our serum? So you know what? There's your Rainmaker
There you
Rush.
go.
It's not the fastest time, but it's
Yeah.
maybe it works. And he's not gonna
wow.
finish.
All right.
So this is why I don't like Rainmaker Rush anymore, because it's like everyone has all their shock mines, all their boom mines to defend against it. I guess we could have maybe dropped the rains to the left, but like, you know, a bunch of shock mines. Yeah, Abe is... That's for you, Abe.
Hey. Still got the win though.
I know, right, Petrik? This should be like a 320 time if you pull it off right. But no, it's just... With so much GB, you have enough to like do everything. And if you're smart and you don't, you know, flare early like us, you can have more serums. And I've seen people do this even with 50 troop damage, so I think it's worth a shot. Because hey, you still have the GB either way.
Well, Stone, I am going to start saying the goodbye process. I have to jump off here in 5 minutes. So
That's a countdown.
I really appreciate you having me on. And I really hope you find a lot more matches when I get off.
Well, you know what? How many matches did we get on stream so far? I mean, we got a few. We got about what?
Yeah, 10.
At least 10 of them.
Or maybe 11. Yeah, 11. Yep, it was 11.
So you know what?
Before the...
I told you before stream that like, hey, 10 would be good. I think we'll keep on going for a bit. But thanks for jumping on Cobra, and I think it was a lot of fun.
I loved it. Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate you, and thanks for everything you do for the community. And great season so far.
And hopefully it gets even worse. No.
Right. Okay. Well, everybody have a great rest of your day, and yeah, thanks, Abe. Abe, that's exactly right. And we'll see everybody later. Good luck on the seas.
All right, have a good one, Cobra.
Bye bye.
Petrik, OMG, show the hit against a ghost guy. Yes, we will. I was like, if we can get a 3 and 9 against the dirtiest 5 in history, maybe it's okay once you get some troop damage. Now, who wants to rewind stream? No one likes that. Now, just as Cobra leaves us, so we can replace him? No. But we have someone else on call now. And
bling, 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 bling.
I'm not gonna say his name, so people guess in chat, who is that? First person who guesses gets, I don't know, some brownie points. Why am I still scouting this? Alright, there we go. Oh, we got Tao in the chat. You know, oh, there we go. DB. GG boy guessed it. DB.
Damn it. Damn it. I was trying to.
You were trying to stay secret for a little while longer.
Yeah, I was just keep them guessing.
I was saying Tao was on in chat, and then we very slightly bullied him earlier. Just slightly.
Uh-oh. Yo, Tao. Yo, GG boy. So what did I miss?
Well, you missed us getting more than 10 matches, which is a miracle.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Valor Ghost? Yeah, so that's a hit Petrick. I should have told Petrick, if you want to see it, then he has to join call. That would have been a good challenge.
Tiago. Okay, hey, Tiago, I'm just settling in. Give me a chance. Read the chat.
It is exciting.
Do something. That's what everyone tells me in life. Do something.
Yes, GG Boy gets us 500 brownie points.
Can they claim them in the?
I think they
reach?
can.
Oh, good.
Hey,
You
what's...
said like 500 brownies.
Oh, I mean, we can give him 500 brownies too. I mean, that works.
Yeah.
What's up, James, Ashton, Gabe? I know, right, Tao? Stonebreaker. We're not Stonebreaker. We like to keep the stone intact. Where,
JP's got it right.
where's the mute button?
Where is that?
Here, I think I have it right here. Hold on. So TB, how's your day going? And let me mute you while you're talking. Hey, you can't do that.
I can self-mute. I've learnt this skill.
Uh-oh, Tao changed a base after. What did he do? What did Tao do? Ah, we still like this space. Okay. Oh, Apex is...
Apex.
He's asking the good questions. Hey, DBDB,
Yeah.
why did Cobra leave when you showed up? Do you have beef with him?
No, well, maybe I am Cobra and I am good at impressions of people from other lands. Did you ever think about that?
Well, if you're an impressionist, then I'd be impressed.
I'm a defibrillator.
You can
How do you pronounce it?
Hutch gave the good, like, what do you call it? The breakdown. Defibrillate. Look at the defibrillator. GG boy, you just got 6 ER, hit 6 out of 6. Should you stop? Nah, it's only been a couple hours, so... I mean, look, this account has been 6 out of 6 for a little bit this season. That's what happens when you have one too many.
I may have heard a rumor that someone I know went 6 for 6 very briefly, and it's truly disrespectful in a Stoneheart season to do such a thing.
Who was that guy? I forgot.
I don't know. I can forget his name.
I think it starts with the...
My-
I think it has some D's and B's in his name.
Quite possibly. Someone may have overslept 2 days ago.
Oops.
Yeah, whoopsie.
What will he get for dinner? Well, we need to have lunch. Maybe in like, I don't know, an hour or so?
Don't get stoned talking about food.
Hmm. You know what? It's been a while.
You're going to have to do a poll.
It's been
Yeah, I
two
think
full
you have to-
weeks since we had fried chicken. So, I think today's fried chicken day.
Can chickens fry?
I think chickens can fry.
Okay.
Now, we tried this, because there's this place with like spice levels. You know, there's mild, medium, extra hot, and we moved to mild. No, not mild, medium. Just branching out a bit.
Media. That's... Well, I'd say you're being a chicken. You have to go with the crazy hot, and then
Crazy
work
hot.
backwards.
No, because look, I know some people like their hot sauces, but like, when it's too hot, it's like, Where's the flavor? You want to taste it.
Yeah. Don't you like sweating when you eat?
Yes, we should be in that. What do you call those? Hot ones. We should do an interview stream
Yeah.
while I'm eating hot wings and playing warships.
Yeah, you should push for legendary whilst eating hot wings.
Exactly. You know, the last
We've
time we
got-
pushed
we've-
legend on stream, you were on call, DBDB. So who knows? Are you gonna give us good luck?
My galvanizing presence is renowned.
Hey, we got Sugar. Did you just walk in a fried chicken chat? Yes, you did.
Oh no. Also, okay, don't get the sugar on the food talk as well. But see, Aspie's asking the good questions.
Why don't we just stop
Fried
stream now and go get fried chicken? Gabe says he needs to collect a chest. You trying to play with Firestone? Let's see. Are we gonna play with fire?
Yeah, I'm with Tiago. Grilled chicken. Sorry, don't.
Grilled
Bullshit.
chicken.
Yeah.
But nothing's better than fried.
Depends about your heart.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, you've got a stone heart. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter when you have a stone heart.
Your arteries don't care.
Wet Entrance is saying, wait, did you hear sweating when you eat? I think only when DBDB does it.
I have a funny story about sweating whilst eating, but I'll save that for another time.
No, save it for another time. Well, look, now it's the best food stream because we're not getting matches. All thanks to DBDB.
Well, Mr. Point likes the jerky's chicken, something like that.
I think it's just it's a way of spicing it or something.
Okay.
Rage, I need people to lose so I can win. Maybe we should.
I agree with Rage. I need a few more people to lose against me so I can win a little bit more.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Otherwise,
I'm a loser. Which again is what people tell me quite a lot. Do something and you're a loser.
exactly.
It's not cool.
Or well, at least we'll show one hit. We'll show a Rainmaker Rush. How about we'll show the hit against Petrick, or a very bad hit against Petrick. Which we were scouting for like 3 minutes. No, I still love these defib ones. Even if we lose Kurikans. I'm trying to think now that this might be just the way to go. Especially with all that GBE. Though, probably getting Troop Health next. Yeah, have a good one, baseless too. Because, you know, Troop Health means these critters survive a bit longer. We don't have to wait for them to chew on that ER. Same with those clones and Zooks.
See, I've grabbed 100 troop health.
So you're ahead of the pack.
But also well behind. Although I do have 246 keys at the moment.
I think Troop Health should be enough. Because the only other things besides Troop Health that could change is Sky Shield, maybe. Rudy, a little bit. But Troop Health would do more than Rudy, so. And I guess either Flotties or Boom Surprises, but since we went through Boom Mines, yeah, we're not gonna get this. We don't want to get it anytime soon.
Yeah, see, I'm going to go through boom mines. I thought the hit, because I didn't see much 6ER hits, I thought the hit was kind of these fun looking critter cannon, serum, and go to town hits.
Not anymore. Not go
Damn
to
it.
town. It's either
Damn it.
Defibrillate or Rainmaker Rush.
Damn it. Okay.
Petrick, what if you build a completely new base for next 2 hours instead of pushing Legend? You know what? I like that. I think you should make a new base, test it out, make it good, so we can copy it. And so Tao can copy it also. That's why I hate the downside of, being the first to something in base building. You put in all the effort for someone just to come on in and be like, oh, he pushed a few ranks. Let's just make it.
I've seen it even happen on stream. Someone will try a fresh base because they're ahead, and then they'll match someone who's just copied them 5 minutes later.
It works out perfectly.
Do
Yan
you
saying
remember
it looks like defib rush from that 1 week season. It kind of does with defib and serum, so I like it. It's a lot of fun. Do I remember what?
When we had the base building race between you and Sugar, who is in chat right now.
I love base build speedruns. I think. Do you remember what our time was?
It was almost under a minute.
No, it was like 2 minutes.
Sorry, but Sugar did.
Well,
take
we won't say her time unless people want it. People in the chat, do you want to see what times we got? Yeah, then you can't blame me. It's a democracy.
Well, I think Sugar was talking about some cooking whilst building the base. She was distracted.
That's no excuse. I know, right, Justin? This wait. What are we gonna do, DBDB? What's gonna happen?
I don't know, what did Mr. Petrick just say?
We don't have to say that.
I think he's referring to base building.
Allegedly.
It was impressive.
Hey, Ahmed from Egypt. Yeah, right, Dark Bomber. Game is like that. Copy and win. Super easy. Don't build base in front of stone anymore.
That was fun though. It was because you went in and it was super quick. Damn, that time, and then Sugar had to do it. Yeah, the pressure was on.
Well, it's fun. I remember my favorite time is, we do the 5-minute countdown before stream. So we had to build a base when we all had like 2 minutes left because we were busy procrastinating. But sometimes it works. Sometimes.
Hey, Sugar, I'm the slow one. I'm a slow finisher. We all know this.
Abjur saying Flotty will be good. I think it's between the 2 Flotties or 4 Boom Surprise. Because it's not every single hit where, Kura Cannons are so strong, where you need Flotties. Like, who knows, maybe a Rainmaker Rush. Boom Surprises are better. Or that, I guess it's not a bug, but whenever they pop out from underground, like everyone like freezes for half a second. You always have them popping, in and out. Maybe it changes something. Maybe it slows you down by a few seconds.
Because was it that Rudy would get? Was it with the Boom Surprise?
It was the first season. They fix it now, but it was back in the day.
It was the other thing, the other pop-up thing.
Hot pots.
Hot pot.
We want hot pot. Yeah. Maybe we should have that for lunch.
Do you enjoy hot pot? I don't enjoy hot pot.
I've never had it. I just know it exists.
Yeah, I was taken to a restaurant once where my friends were very excited to have a hot pot. Not a fan.
Maybe it's because you had a bad warships push right before.
Who knows? Wait, Apex.
Shakar, we created a dish so bland that we called it flavor. I don't see that, Dark Bomber. I mean, look, what I like about a rank 1 account is a lot of times, especially these days, it's base design that matters. So copy a good one, and it works. Of course, that's what brings Kegmeister in the chat. How can you not like Hot Pot? Yeah, come on, DBDB. How can you not like it?
You've not even had hot pot, and you're 87 years old.
Well,
You don't even know what it is.
sometimes you don't live and you don't learn.
Nah. See, I think you should promote Nick Husson. He's my favorite person in the chat right now. Not these evil people.
But we like the evil people. Hey, Gabe is asking, can you ask developers to make boom surprises invisible to your opponents? Well, I think with that, it'll just turn into like why they ruled out invisible mines, which was okay. Maybe not in worship so much, but on the main island, like they don't want invisible mines because you do one hit, you find out where they are, and now you know where they are. So you can like learn from mistakes, and it's just people who scout better, spend all their time scouting. They're gonna have the advantage. But now DBDB, you have to give him good news. I gave him the bad news. Tell him that it's possible.
It's possible.
Say that
I'm-
muttered under your breath. Yes. Come on, you can be more encouraging.
It's definitely possible.
How about order a Carolina Reaper, eat it on stream while pushing Legend? You know
Have
what?
you ever eaten a
I
Carolina Reaper?
haven't, but I don't think it would be too bad because if I eat it now, I'll have probably a good 40 minutes to, get enough, like, I don't know, not water, milk to, flush it down. Yeah, you know what? If I'm pushing Legend, then it's okay. Don't have to do a hit for 40 minutes.
The Reaper's not too bad. It's not. I mean, it's hot.
I just hear peppers and I think of, what do they have? Scoville units? 2,000, 2 million.
Yeah, I think they go quite a bit higher. I think 2000 is kind of Tabasco level, which is not hot.
Tiago, what the heck is a Carolina Reaper? Sounds cool though. One of those hot peppers. I thought that's the one with like the 2 million Scoville units or something.
There's hotter than that now, but yeah, it's one of the up there ones.
We're not gonna read what Apex is saying. Cobra is saying, thanks for having me on. It was fun. I think DBDB was a bad luck. Because when Cobra was on, we got like plenty of matches. And DBDB comes. Did we get a single one? I don't think so.
Come back, Cobra.
He's a bad luck this time.
Oh, wait, we got Polecat in the chat. Yes, good to see you too, my friend.
Okay, you British people can have your fun somewhere else.
He's not British. He's an American, but I believe now lives in the European Union.
Oh, that's cool.
Croatia, I think, something like this.
I like Croatia because it looks like a boomerang.
No, do you know why you love Croatia?
No.
Stoneheart. Do you know what TV series was mostly filmed there?
I don't know.
There's a quick quiz. Oh, this is not a good look for you.
Should I know?
Just name the first one that comes to your mind right now.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Okay, then I like Croatia. No, we haven't, Cobra. That's why we're gonna show some hits because, give people something. It's just defib is fun. Defibrillate. I can finally say that word now. We can defibrillate everything. And then do serums because we like serums, and then more defibs, and then more serums.
I like Hammer as well. He's got a valid compliment.
Oh no, now DBD will forever be known for the man who made us get no matches.
Man.
God, these hits are fun though. I can't imagine though when once people get everything at 6, because at 6ER you can have I think 10 snipers, something insane like that. It's like, do you want to go dirty 6ER, or do you want to go ahead and rush a 7?
See, I don't know if I'm being crazy. I'm fully rushing ahead.
I think that's a little better.
But I literally have nothing. That's gone bare minimum.
Well, that's fine too. You don't need something.
I mean, Diamond's overrated.
Yeah.
Legend? Who wants to be a legend when you're already a legend?
Alright, DBDB is always a legend. No, you have no idea how excited I am for fried chicken after stream. Like, because it's been 2 weeks. Because I told people to, vote for it on the last crab stream, and that was a while back. I love this hit zone. Rainmaker rushing.
Some cool fried chicken places in Los Angeles that look interesting to try out, maybe.
Petrick, screw everyone else who wants to see his. Hey, we showed 3. That's not too much. What's up, Tim? How's it going? We're talking about food and how DBDB is cursing us with not letting us find a match. Ever so slightly.
The way to ruin my evening, dude. I just feel bad now. I'm just gonna sit here quietly and you can talk to yourself.
And now I feel bad. I called DB on call and like I'm just being so mean to him.
I know. It's like always.
It's fun being
Just phone me up, say bad stuff to me, and then hang up. It's not that cool, man.
Hey, you know what, Dark Bomber? Base design is a few things that, no matter how good or bad of an attacker you are, it still matters. So I wouldn't discount anything. Well, and some people still say like, okay, they ask me what base to make, and if I have the same tech, I would say mine, because like, I wouldn't make a bad base. It's like, no matter if you're the best player or the worst player, you want to have the best base, because, I mean, why wouldn't you?
I still have your base from like 3 days ago. The first 5ER base you built.
The very
I'm still
first
rocking
one.
that. Yeah. I kind of figure I'm going 6, so why build a new base? Why build 2 bases when you could just build 1? That's the way to play the game, right? Right?
Well, bases change and they're better, and they. But I guess
but
if you're lazy,
that involves effort.
Havoc, you're from Calistone. I guess DBDB let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, did I dox you? I believe you doxed yourself.
No, we mentioned it before. Yeah, we're West Coast represent. I was gonna say sunny weather, but I'm looking outside and it's pretty cloudy. But
It's funny,
not cloudy enough for fried
here-
chicken.
Over here in Poland, it's also cloudy, which is strange. It's never cloudy here.
No, it's not like it rains every day in the UK.
No, in the where? In
Oh,
Poland.
in Poland, yes. Oh, nice, Tony. Having roast chicken, mashed potatoes, and peas. Roast chicken is great too. Hey, we got Era of Light in the chat. Maybe he'll give us some good luck and finally let us find a match.
I think it's because Apex in the chat. That's why you're not getting a match.
You know, it's true, because he's not often on in live chat. But the times where he does show
Yeah.
up, well... Actually, neither, Sugar. There's this good place I told Optus Story about. Dave's Hot Chicken. And there's a lot of places in SoCal. It's like, it's a chain, but it's not really super... It doesn't have like 2,000 locations like Popeyes, KFC's. The small places often have, I think, the best food.
Like, I'm surprised Sugar has suggested that aren't they all the kind of terrible versions of fried chicken you could get?
Kind of.
Oh, Adam didn't know I was from Poland. Yes, I live next door to Mr. Petrick. He's my neighbor.
Exactly. What do you mean it's okay? It's the best. It's the best fried chicken. Overhyped. You know what?
Sugar's a hater.
I think we
Wow.
got to talk about that base building now. So, tell us, DBDB, how long did it take Sugar to make a base?
Well, from recollection, I believe you took. Okay, let's say 2 minutes.
You know how to beat
right?
around the bush. Just come on, straight to the big number.
She was about 6 minutes.
No, it wasn't 6. It was 18 minutes. 18 minutes is what you get for saying that Dave's is overhyped fried chicken.
I love JP.
Hey,
I agree, JP.
hey, we won't let out the secret that DBDB is a better host than JP.
Damn it.
Well, you should be happy about that. I'm sure it was 18 minutes.
It might have been 17.
All right, it was 17 minutes 38 seconds.
I think 17:56. But yeah, let's not make it sound as bad as it was.
Upjers is saying we will get a new season on May 26th. Excited for that. Yes, we're taking so long to find a match that he's already excited for next season.
I think no. I mean, he's saying he's not enjoying this season, which is sacrilege. You really need to get a match.
We do. Well, I'm sure everyone's favorite part is watching the spinning wheel. What's so funny in Chat TV? Let it out.
Well, I mean, Petrick knows I don't look through his window. He has the blinds.
We don't want to read Petrick's comment.
Yeah.
Some things are best left unspoken. But here's a 5-yarders with Rainmakers, Current Cannons, Clone Men. I'm trying to think once you go to 6 CR with Flames on our rank 1 account, how we're going to be doing hits. Because a lot of the ones you're seeing now is because we have that troop damage.
See, how bad is this? I'm going to skip Flames. I'm going straight to troop damage.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't think it's good.
But I think if I go 6 with Flames, I don't think it's so good. A lot of people are not doing so well with the early 6.
What if it's just a lot of those people?
That is true. As we know, I have superior skill at this game, so maybe I'll be okay.
Apex, Kegmeister is making next season. Take 5 flares will be 1 second long. You know what? I think he'll have a season with no flares. No, wouldn't it be fun if you have a season where you have like upgrade locks? You can't max this tech until you hit some other tech level. You know, something crazy like that.
Like what?
Like let's say, you know, right away you can max your landing crafts right away. But let's say you can't max them until you hit, I don't know, something else in the tree.
Is that not similar to needing tokens?
Maybe it is similar to needing tokens.
Upgrade things?
Fine, you got me again, D. Just let me have my fantasy of new ideas. Conquest is asking the good question. Is there a masculine way to eat ice cream? I think of course there is. Eat it with a spoon. Right? How do you eat a DBDB?
I've never. I can tell you a funny story about ice cream,
What
and
is
it's not rude. At one time in Germany, they're really into their ice cream, and they made this ice cream that looked like spaghetti bolognese. So it was like these thin little pieces of ice cream, like spaghetti. So I got it, and it had like strawberry topping. Sat down in front of people I knew, took a spoonful, and blew on it as if it was hot, just through instinct. And people witnessed this happen.
those
And
scary steaming hot ice creams?
Yeah, I was like, it was just a muscle memory. But yes, I was humiliated through such a movement.
No, I really think the best way is with a spoon because, well, there's only one amazing ice cream I had, which was, I think in North Cal. It had like crazy flavors like lemon peel and honeycomb and like just stuff that's very out of the box. And you could taste it. It was like high quality stuff. And you had to eat it with the tiniest spoon because you don't eat ice cream because you're hungry. You eat it for the flavor.
Yeah,
Unless you want to bulk up. Then you,
it's not.
all this
You wanna
ice cream
bulk up
talk
your-
made us get a match.
There you go. You were talking about bulking up your belly.
Okay, let's do stuff here and then more stuff and then more stuff. Shock launcher. You know what? Because of that, we will use 2 rainmakers on that side. Here's okay. Here's fine too. And maybe a turret. Yeah, I think a turret is okay. So let's do stuff. We'll do stuff here, and then more stuff, and then stuff there. And we'll serum that stuff. And then we're gonna serum this stuff. Then we're gonna kill our own Zooks because we hate them. We'll do stuff there. We can do a turret here, then we'll do a serum there. We'll do 2 defibs there with a shock. We'll get a shield going and a serum. Can like you do stuff, please? And then we will get a 317. Okay. You see, we did stuff. It only took 45 minutes, but it happened. Yeah,
Seriously, had no idea what was going on in that hit.
I know, we had the best commentary, right? We made a lot of stuff happen.
Yeah, there was stuff and stuff. And I believe I heard the word turrets.
Yeah. Who uses
I
turrets?
need bringing up the speed.
I think those turret guys are dumb.
I remember when Commander Rob accidentally unlocked them, and but he made them work. But quite a few seasons back.
It's not the best method, but it's a solution.
I mean, that was close, but you got
It
it.
was a little close.
No. Yeah.
Do you want to read Petrick's fun fact?
There's the world's biggest wasp in Australia,
Louder, we can't hear you.
which paralyzes spiders, permanently drags them into a hole. Wait. I mean,
Lays
don't
down
know if
eggs
that-
and then later babies of wasps eat the spider alive. What? It's just a simple comment.
But is that a fun fact?
I think it's fun. Look, back when I was in, what do you call it in UK, grade school, we had a,
Wait. Again, doxing in Poland, and I believe they don't call it grade school. believe that's what they call it on the other side of the pond.
Fine. And the other side of the pond where you're definitely not from in grade school. No, there was in my science class, it was like, if you give a fun fact that's new and unique, you get an extra credit point. So you would find weird facts like crickets have something about crickets. I don't know. I swear there's a fun fact about crickets. Something about them jumping or hear. They have like they hear from their knees or something. But that's a fun fact.
Yeah, but you haven't really told us the fact. That you've said they hear with their knees or something, and
well, you know, we're the best storyteller. That's how we tell stories. Yeah, we just did that or something. Okay, fine. We'll find a better fun fact.
No, I think. Well, let's wait for Peter to give us the fact about what was it? Grasshoppers.
Hey, here's a fun fact. It's Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, but actually Venus is the hottest. By far, it's the hottest planet because of its atmosphere. Its atmosphere is infected with DBDB. That's why it's so toxic.
Well, I heard that's where women are from.
We can't make it that kind of stream.
I just heard they come from there, and that's maybe why it's hot.
See, Tiago knows a fun fact. Yeah, we like crickets.
Okay, so their ears are on their legs.
Yes. They make sound with their feet. You know, kind of like how bats do, right? With their echolocation.
Imagine if your ears were on your legs, on your knees.
Imagine if you fall down. Oops.
But if you put some jeans on, I mean, you'd be okay allegedly to somewhere where it's warm because you could wear shorts, so you'd be able to hear. But people on the other side of the pond.
Yeah. What if you want to go to the beach, right? And like, don't want to go fully underwater, just want to like go knee deep.
You'd be deafened.
Yes. Who needs ears? Oh, Apex has a fun fact. A full helium tank weighs more than an empty one. Wow.
No.
And here's also a fun fact.
What?
Apex talks like he just drank a bunch of helium.
Like, how is that? But how is that true? Because, I mean, helium makes things float. That's correct. Or am I thinking of another thing?
Well, it actually, if you want to be really honest, and yes, everyone loves science, if the empty tank has normal air in it, it would be lighter, the helium one. But if it's vacuum, then it would be heavier. Science. This is a science stream because all we're watching is a spinning wheel.
Okay.
Guy from future. He is hotter than Venus. No, I bet. Some people are. Compressed gas. Wait, I know what it's called. Hold on. There's like a you know those old scientists that were like died 100 years ago? They named like these laws after them. Okay, I guess you don't know those old scientists.
Isn't it someone called Isaac?
No, there was a cool thing. I learned about it. Hold on, I gotta search it up now. It's like P1V1 equals P2V2. Law. Oh, Boyle's Law, yes. I'm such a nerd.
Wow. Okay, teach us. Teach us.
Why don't we have
your old wisdom?
a lengthy 20-minute discussion about Boyle's Law?
Please do, because I've not heard it. I'm too young to know about things like this.
All right. Like,
I know in your 87 years on the planet, you know these things, but I'm just a teenager, man.
I don't know how to explain it. It's been years. It's been probably, well, we're 87 now, so it's been what, I think just about 60 years since we've learned about that kind of stuff. I guess that's right. In tank, helium is liquid. I like, you know, those liquid nitrogen experiments. Those are fun. And for like spooky effects too. Right, the inverse relationship between temperature and pressure. Wait, I thought it's volume and pressure.
Oh, wait, okay, wait. What was the words? I thought it was spelled BOILS from what you were saying.
Other boil.
Okay. That's less fun.
Wait,
Wait, what's...
you know what? I can very proudly say that sugar is wrong. That's not Boyle's law. Temperature and pressure is Gay-Lussac's law. Yes, everyone's favorite name. God, I'm gonna have everyone leaving because we're talking about pressure laws. Here, why don't we show a hit to like brighten the mood?
And we can see some Petri facts about koalas.
Exactly. The first man-made object to break the sound barrier was the whip. I did not know that. That's cool. Which kind of makes sense because, I mean, I've heard, you know, those videos where like these super fast cars just zoom past, but obviously, you know, that took a while to get that fast.
Okay, I thought you were even going to say you watch videos involving whips, which is going to be questionable, or when you started talking about cars, you were talking about your whip, which is what I believe people in America call their cars. No?
I tried for a good 5 seconds to know what you meant, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Where's my fried chicken? Petrick, another fun fact about koalas. They have to sleep for 18 hours a day because food is so toxic, their body has to process them so they don't die. And they have a smooth brain. Who else has a smooth brain?
I think my brain's pretty smooth. I mean, who has a rough brain?
Right. Well, no, have you ever, like, not a human brain, of course, but like felt a brain?
Touched your brain?
No, not touch. Well, look, I had a class back in uni. You know, it was long ago. It was like 60 years ago.
It's
So-
in the 1920s.
Exactly. And we had some fun experiments with, I think it was I want to say a sheep brain. Yeah, it was a sheep brain or a cow brain. Now, cow is too big. But you can feel how rough it is. And like you have to peel off those layers and it's cool. I love like neurology anatomy class because of that. Like it's
Well,
one thing
no-
learning about all the different, you know, things, but it's another seeing it for yourself.
See, one time I went for someone I used to work for who was rather rich. It was his birthday. We got invited for a birthday dinner. And it was a fancy restaurant. And the first course was a little like wafer with cow brain on it.
Oh, like food wise.
Absolutely, yeah. So that was an absolute no from me.
Oh, you didn't even try it? I mean, I would try eating
I-
brain.
I was forced to try it.
Don't
but the
clip that,
gag
someone.
the gag reflex was real. It's just like mind over matter. Just
Well, look,
no.
I think it's more about like imagining it as something else. Like, okay, imagine a brain that's cooked. It's like a vegetable,
A brain
like
that's
turnip.
cooked. It's a brain that's cooked. You can't. No. And the whole table, because I was like, nah, I'm cool, guys. I'm not going to eat that. Whole table was like, do it. So I had like 7 people all
No.
focused on me trying cow brain.
I think it's fun. Like, look, people out there for centuries, you know, when we were like, you know, a few years old, 200 years ago, you know, they were eating like anything in the wild. Like even back in grade school, there was like some fun challenge, like, hey, who wants to eat a live worm? And they were like, you know, clean ones, like not like this random. Like everyone came in and like, yeah, I would try it. Like eating a worm is like pasta. Like just imagine it like that. Just don't think it's moving in your mouth.
It's absolutely
Put some
not.
hot sauce on it. Some marinara sauce. Am I gonna make everyone throw up in the chat? Ida, have you ever
See, I
eaten
wanna-
a heart? Oh, that's a good question. No, because, well, I'm sure you can guess why that's a one organ that we say no to.
Because yours is made of stone.
You only eat those kinds. Okay, come on, DB. It's your job to change topic. We have too much.
No, yeah, my brain's stuck in a way of. Yeah, I was thinking about. No, I won't say it. Right, let's change. Warships. Let's talk about warships. It's a good season, huh?
It's getting there.
It's well designed. Don't know who did it.
Good conversation. Okay.
I definitely wasn't going to say something about getting brain.
No. Wyatt says, I eat chicken gizzards. What's a gizzard?
It's some sort of part of it's the stuff you don't eat.
Oh,
I don't understand why people do this. He's eating monkey
I mean,
brains.
it sounds like cool. Ooh, a silver chair. I ate a scorpion in China. How did you get the venom out? That's like, wow.
It's all this brain talk. I don't know.
Well, look, again, that's why you're on Call DBTB. Anything goes sideways, you're the one to blame. It's perfect.
Yeah, we bring it back.
Hey,
I mean,
I'll bring it back. I'm still excited for fried
Yeah.
chicken. You know what, Sugar? I'm not a big fan of lamb either. It's just... like, maybe it's because I never had really good lamb. I always feel it's too, like, chewy. You know, it's like... I've had really good steak when it's like... it's perfection, like medium rare. It's like... kind of just... you even pinch it, it just comes off. You know, like the bigger piece. But lamb, I don't know. It has a kind of that smell too. The one time I did have lamb chops, and I mean they were kind of tiny, it's like almost like eating an ice cream. But even then, they were like, well, it's chewy. You have to avoid the fat. Yeah, it's really gamey.
see, I'm mostly vegetarian, so I'm a little bit out of my league here. I'm not a strict vegetarian, but I do not get excited about.
So you're like what Rage is talking about.
You had no. Then
I'm sure they'll taste good.
I don't really like tofu.
No,
It's quite.
I think I've had
It's
it
great.
once, maybe. Yeah, just once. And oh my god, someone subbed because they watched a spinning wheel for half an hour. Thanks. Yes, it's peak content.
Apex, we do not speak
Oh.
about the gingers.
We have Apex being a stoner for 2 months now. DB, tell us more stories about gingers. So I'm sure he means a vegetable, so yeah. Do you like
Yeah.
ginger?
Oh, it's great. A great cooking ingredient, indeed.
You know, once
Definite fan.
I made my own candied ginger, which is cool. It's like you cut it into slices, almost like, you know, how you cut garlic. And like you put it in this sugar syrup, you boil it, and you coat it in sugar. It's pretty good because you get the strong kick out of it. And, you know, it's make your own candy.
How long did that take, though? That sound. I'm sure you could you just not buy that from a.
I mean, you
convenience store?
could, but when can you ever say you made your own candy?
True.
Well, it's good too because if you make it, normally candy is like, well, some is like all sweet, some is a little sour and sweet, but this is different. Candied ginger is like that kick to it, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine that's kind of fun. I've not consumed it. I've only had it in a savoury manner. I'm just
Dev, we don't have fried ice cream. I've heard some people have fried ice cream, but I mean, now I want to try fried ice cream.
Have you ever tried? Over here, it's a thing where they in Poland that is fried Mars bars.
Wait, remind me again what Mars bars is. Is it like the chocolate one covered?
Yeah, I
Or
think you have them.
Is it ice cream or is it just a candy?
No, it's a candy. It's like,
like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, caramel nugget.
Oh, I know
type
those.
thing.
Yeah, we call it like
Yeah.
kind of like I guess Snickers bars over here.
Snickers have the nuts in.
Oh, okay, so this is just without it.
Yeah, it's nutless. A nutless
So
Snickers.
fried Mars
They-
bars.
They put them in batter and fry them. That-
They fry them in batter, and it tastes delicious.
I'm just like it. I love Apex. He's an antagonist.
While we are waiting for a stone match, DBDB should stream a hit. Do you
Nobody
wanna
needs
stream-
this. Imagine seeing that on one of the world's best players stream, me doing a hit.
Well, hold on. There is one.
No,
he-
no, no.
No, don't worry. He gave me a different idea, but similar. Other accounts do have to chest collect, so it's gonna be mostly losses. But we can try that. We can chest collect for a bit.
Could maybe try the account that is possibly on a similar path that I'm on.
Yeah. Why don't we ask a poll? Should we? It would tag a fried banana with ice cream. Fried everything. Oh, Kegmeister's saying that American Mars
Right.
bars have nuts.
Right, so I think the American Mars bars over here are called Topics. But I think you have a straight up Mars bar. I'm sure that's the same. I think our Snickers are the same in Poland and in America. I think Mars bars there are Topics over here, which contain a hazelnut, I believe. But yeah, Mars bars, no nuts.
So I'll let the poll go. If either we keep spinning forever or we can chest collect. And let it run for like a few minutes.
Please just collect everyone. I
And
can't
Andy
talk
Pink
about
Jacob,
food.
do you know how much stars different is allowed in matchmaking? It's only based on stars, not really ranks. And the way we figured it out was boring us for so many seasons. Once you push in like Legend 2, you get no extra stars. So you can easily like see after each match how much you gained and how many he already had, whoever you matched. So we made a chart over like I think 100 matches, and I would say the max was I think 340 stars. But it's different. It goes from like the max you can win is 19, max you can lose is is 1. So it's always, plus or minus 20. Like 14-6, 10-10, 18-2. So right now it's a lot of people, but still, if they're not playing, it doesn't matter. In fact, if no one within our like matchmaking range plays for the next 5 days, we can be spinning for 5 days. So it's never about time. It's only about who's playing.
See, I'm bribing someone to go for the other account, and it's the one and only JP.
You're bribing. And you know what? The lucky person is JP being a stoner.
He's now Stoner, and please vote for the other account.
I thought you gifted a membership to stop me doing my boring talk about matchmaking.
A mixture of both.
A mixture of
No.
both. Alright, we will wait about 1 minute and then end the poll. Yeah, now you're a stoner, JP. Arrow of Light, I'm gonna Minecraft PvP till I get a match. Makes sense. Hinka, nothing beats gas station sushi. Especially the ones with the expiration date scratched off. Those are the best kinds.
Do you like sushi?
I've only had it like once or twice. And honestly, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I wasn't. I tried it once, was like, I love this. It's amazing.
Because I was a bit
Second
skeptical. You know, I mean, you think, okay, raw fish, but I just imagine myself as a bear. You know, bears that are like standing next to the river, fish flowing, they grab it and then they just chomp on it. That's how I feel when I eat sushi.
You imagine that with sushi, these
Yes, exactly.
dainty little rolls.
Yeah, I'm a bear
Okay.
that's, you know, crunched up, hovering around like a waterfall over a river, catching the salmon.
Catching a little tuna roll or something. Yeah, you've got great imagination.
No, but it's a food that, like, I don't think you should eat when you're hungry. You can just do when it's like, it's almost like a delicacy food. Like, oh, you want to feel like you're in the royal family. You go eat sushi. I'm not gonna do that, Apex. Now I regret even saying that. I thought that was a match, but
Oh,
that was
God.
just.
I didn't look.
Well, hey, it's been a minute, so let's end the poll and see what people want.
JP's asking for the real poll.
And who would have thought?
I know who I'm voting for.
You know who you're voting for. Who would have thought 59% want to chess collect lose in other accounts? And 40% want to keep spinning forever. So my question is, where did that 1% go? Alright, you don't have to answer that.
Another fun fact about sushi, I had the vegetarian sushi both times I tried it.
What's vegetarian sushi? Just rice?
It's like rice and spinach. Not spinach, what's it called? Seaweed.
What
Some of
entries?
that Greek stuff.
If Rage is still in the chat, my publicist, then maybe he has an answer for you. So on Golden Dragon, and good thing for you, DB, I think you're on the same path. So this one
This is the one I'm here for.
skipped both building health and mines. So
Yep.
because it already hit 24, it was like, well, why not just rush ahead and ahead and ahead? So this one might do a fun stream like later this week, maybe Thursday, Friday, when it gets this building health.
Oh, wait, you didn't get that. See, okay, I slight deviance. I took the troop helper and not the critters.
Well, that's fine. I think it makes almost no difference. Which, hey, you reminded us, so we should probably change to turret. Because again, we have defib and art to clear mines, so we don't need normal critters. Because, you know, again, turret is a good distraction. Critters can distract from boom cannons, cannon shore, but turret distracts from mortars and shock launchers and machine guns. Do you want to see our amazing log? Our best streak ever? That's our best streak ever.
Fantastic.
So that's what happens when you chest collect with no building health.
That's similar to mine. That's a good thing, right? I mean, if you've got it,
No, I think it's
Then-
okay.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've skipped building health.
So in the
Oh,
chat,
yeah.
let's guess for our 5 chests, how many losses are we gonna get? Whoever gets it wins something. I think we can still do points, right? Well, I don't know if you would know. Maybe.
I do not know. What do you give points?
Probably.
No, there's a lot of talk of water and stuff in that. I don't know what's
So
going
if I put no salt on food, does that make everything sweet? Who knows? Well, you want that umami flavor. Arrow of Light says all losses but 3 wins. Malik says 8. Shakar all wins, and you're being optimistic.
on. He's been positive. That's good. Positive energy.
Why is it taking this long when we're in 22? That's what I want to know.
I don't say it, but I've got a bad feeling that it's because someone joined the call.
Yeah, I think so too.
Damn it.
Such a shame.
Am I fired?
No. Well, there we go. We got one. Alright, we'll do the same hit because we can. Hey, Juiceman, what's going on? Jalal? I am gonna use critters over there. And then rockets there. Good. Let's do it. Whatever that is. Whatever that is. Let's get something going here. We need one more defib. Come on, where's our serum? You know what? It was a bit messy. It was. So maybe not a good time. We'll only get like what, 3-0, 305? I think we should blame only having 210 GB. There's Aesper. Oh, a few seconds. But there's one of our chests and our first loss. DBDB got quiet because we got a match. What happened?
An airplane flew over. But save you the noise. But now I'm wondering about that extra GVE as well. I'm back to warship talk now. This is important. It's what we're here for.
I think it kind of makes sense on these 6ER hits. But at the same time, like, it's not, we don't always need it. Oh, we got this. I think we faced this guy in the other account. So let's do something different. Here we will do nothing. 1, 2, 3. Defib and a shock. And then get a serum. Here we can do, I guess, a couple turrets. 2 defibs. And a shield. And then a serum. Where's our serum? There's our serum. I mean, it's not terrible. 315. I think we got about the same on the other guy. Now we're doing a little better hits. A little better.
Whoa.
It's not like that was close. Hey,
18 stars.
do you know what? Do you know why we got first win of the day?
Because it's your first win of the day.
That's why we got first win of the day.
Okay, interesting.
All right, 2 chests down, 3 to go.
Yeah. It's just the hit is completely different to what I thought the 6ER hit was. So,
No, honestly, I was surprised too. It was. Well, what did you imagine 6-year hits would be like?
Well, I only saw a couple yesterday, and it was pretty much the critter cannons, 1 clones, zooming in the middle, and serum, flare a bit. I was prepping myself for that hit.
I see.
Which was
like
maybe around 3.8.
It's funny because I don't think those hits are bad. It's just you can be crazy fast doing other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, TB? While we're actually getting matches now, I guess we turn into some Spanish convos in the chat. Look what happens when we actually talk about warships.
I haven't looked at the chat. Wait. Um,
Something about salty fish in Spanish.
I believe it's Portuguese.
Oh, Portuguese. Well,
Freshwater.
I hope Tiago
water
doesn't
something.
kill me now.
Oh wait, but now Amy's. Oh god! Wait, so people are speaking English, Spanish, Portuguese.
Well, it doesn't matter since we got a match.
Yeah, let's focus. We're here for important stuff.
Exactly, the important stuff. Here I'll do 2 Rainmakers. Do a Serum there. Get a Serum here. One, two, three. 1, 2 with a shock. Start a turret here, get another defib, get a serum. Get another serum. Come on, do something. 326. Maybe it's okay.
Yeah, a bit slow.
It is a bit slow. Should be 328.
Oh, Luke.
I was a little close. But not fast enough.
Yeesh.
That's also why we...
Still,
I mean, this, unless you're being crazy like this account, you want to get some building health. You kind of do.
I don't want to though. I want to go to fun stuff.
Agua fresca. Ooh.
Silverchair. I feel like he knows me too well. He kind of spoken facts in the chat.
DBDB is gonna need 2 days to rethink his hit.
I thought I knew what it was. I thought I had a plan. The plan has changed.
Wow, we got another chest. Alright, 2 more to go. So far it's 1 loss, 2 wins. Is it bad? I don't even know what those things are. Oh, we got a 5
What?
ER. Things are talking in the chat.
I know.
Well, look, this is a Rainmaker Rush, and we like Rainmaker Rush. We are gonna defib for those mines. We can even use turret for some mines. I mean, why not? How about 1 defib there, turret here, and then something else? Sounds like a plan?
It's kind of what I was thinking.
Exactly.
I definitely wasn't looking at the chat.
Serum, a little turret there. Do a defib, they're all gonna hit that shock mine. We'll do 1 more right there. Where's our Rainmakers? Alright, we actually didn't fizzle this time. 313. I think it should be a bit faster, but we'll see. Especially when we don't have any
Like-
building health. But sometimes it's okay. Sometimes.
Join at your own risk, crew are in effect right now.
I think Gabe was in the chat earlier. I think we missed a few shock mines, didn't we? Here we should have done the rains a bit lower so the clones can get that shock mine. And you know what? Is that a bug or something? Bug impossible.
Yeah, wait, what? A bug in warships?
I think because turrets are stationary, we didn't hit the perfect pixel. So that shock mine, it was pretty mean. Because I thought this one killed it. Yeah, so it has to be pixel perfect. And then it works. Well, good to know. Hey, we got Bonbon in the chat. How's it going, Bonbon? How are you liking the no stone unturned season? You like the fake seekers on Serum? Oh my god, this is nasty. Rifle Zook, we'll go back to this kind of hit. Critter cannons. More critter cannons. I think we can do still one defib and you know what, even a turret. Turret for the machine guns. And then on this side we'll go, I want to say above the ERs. Because we can do, guess what, another turret. Like one shock. Yeah, maybe it works. Get a serum on that side. One on this side. Start our one turret. Get our one defib going here. And we can do that with the serum. We will do a turret and then 2 defibs. And of course we have no shocks, we have to do a shield. Where's our GB? Or maybe now we got it. Come on. It's gonna be a bit slower, so maybe 312? Hey Cold, what's going on? On all good. Blooming busy at work, wow. Yes, so we didn't lose every single match. Yeah, scary max rockets. Do you know what this freshwater talk is, DB?
I can't look at it well because I'm trying to focus on your hits because I do need to learn the 6 hits. But now turrets are involved and there's water talk. I don't know what's going on.
It's crazy. No, I think I want to say this might be the forever meta. I know it's a bit tough, but it's like maybe breaking it down like one thing at a time. Like first do the left, then do the right, then do this side, then do that side. Because I'm debating whether this is good to show for the rank 1 account once it gets strip damage. You know, arting out your stuff, doing a defib. Because if you notice on my hits, it looks like everything's happening at once, but not really. We're never doing more than 2 things at once.
Yeah, and I think one of the other hits I saw, it was still split. But it was kind of just dropping maybe 3 critters on the left. Clone critters in the middle. Yeah, I haven't seen much 6ER play, so I'm here as a Scot.
Our last hit. Last hit, let's see. Hailsbringer, should he wait for keys to get flames or straight to 6CR? I'd probably wait till flames. Yeah, I think it's okay saving a little extra. More 6CRs. That boom cannon is a little scary. Oh, we need to add more music. Come on, 30 seconds to scout. This should give us 3 minutes to scout. Okay. Yeah, I can do a shield on the right, I guess. Alright, let's try this. Get a serum going and a shield. Serum on this side. We will start a couple turrets. Two defibs and 2 shocks. Get a serum going now. Save for 1 defib on the left side. Are we gonna get it? Yes, we will. Get some more serums now. Want the top ear to go down, but it's not gonna go down. Come on, Zooks, do something. Alright, 318. Maybe it's okay.
Damn.
That's our catchphrase now. But I think he should have been faster. Yeah, 322 with no BH. That's a real hit. Oh, maybe he's doing the same stuff. Everyone loves some defib hits. It's so
wait,
fun.
he arted out. Did he art out the last one, right?
I think. Well, the thing was with Peter Casual 318.
Right.
I don't think he arted it. He just finished it off with it.
Yeah. Man, I'm so confused now. And he had no time.
It's not confusing.
It is. I need. You know what we need? We need a video. A good breakdown of the hits. Release maybe tomorrow morning.
No,
in Polish time.
we'll do it
For
in
me to
like a few
watch.
days. We're behind on the
No.
Reaper account. So let's see who was right. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 hits, 4 wins, 2 losses. I'm trying to look in chat. I just see all this Agua Fresca talk.
Yeah, and I think everyone was kind of mean and said you were going to lose all of them. Which is kind of not
Well,
cool.
No, they weren't. They were close. Ryan said 6. Arrow of Light said all L's but 3. But all L's but 2. But yeah, since this account is just chest collecting, we're gonna wait. I mean, 7 ERs next,
Oh.
then lasers, then troop damage, then building health. Just like you, DB. What if you...
Yeah, except unfortunately I don't have the extra 120 keys you have right now.
No, I mean, that's whatever. Petrick, what if you go crazy, get explosive drones with smokes, with defib and blow up one of the ERs? Now, I really wish that could happen, but the 4 drones plus smoke is, I think, like 50 GP. I think that's too much, because, again, right now, art is important to kill your own troops. So, maybe not. I think we matched both of
Good
these
thing.
guys on the other account. I mean, we'll see.
Doing that every battle.
Hey, I wish we could kill our Zooks on our own, automatically.
I can give you some tips, man.
That same guy who got a 322 on us got a fizzled on. Oh, we did that dumb Rainmaker hit. So hey, I guess both options work. You can Rainmaker rush, or you can do this. I'm sure we can try a bit more. Just
Get back to
rewatch the stream in 0.25 speed. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but on mute because I don't want to hear myself.
Well, you can't hear what they're playing. Unless it's telepathic. Maybe.
Have they decided on what order is what in the chat? Was there a consensus?
Let's see.
Consensus on that?
All I know is Hinka is asking about black vodka. And Petrich's phone smells like mint. So, perfect.
I can confirm his phone does smell like mint.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday. I guess it's not so surprising that it's taking a while to find matches. Maybe it's towards a bit later into the week.
Tuesday's kind of at the start of the week, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm saying
Or is this-
later in the week it should be maybe a bit better for finding matches.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, more people moved up and stuff. Yeah, speaking about sugars, you know, I guess not everywhere's called stevia, but you know those sweeteners that doesn't actually have sugar?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool. They use the same formula, the chemical formula for sugar. They just change how it's structured. Like they change its orientation, its chirality. So that's why it's no calories. You just change a tiny part like of the molecule, almost like looking into a mirror. You know, you look in a mirror, it's different orientation almost. That's what the sweeteners are. So it's
Okay.
still sweet, but no calories.
What are they? What are they called again? Something. I believe it ends in INE, and I didn't say the rest of the word.
Maybe it's because we were starved from fried chicken, but I got no clue what you just said.
It's
I
something of in. I believe my dad used to take them because he was diabetic.
Is it something you can say on stream?
It's a long word. I'm too young to say words with more than.
Is it
7
kind of
letters.
what Ryan is saying?
Yes. Okay. It's not that long a word then.
As
felt like there was a few more
aspartame.
le-
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were saying like something so like disgusting or like, oh yeah, if you say on
No,
stream
no.
you'll get aspartame.
No, but it's... See, I'm more with Amy, the sugar's spelling, aspartame. Aspartame.
I heard there's a aspartame controversy when I searched it up. Apparently, it's harmful to kidneys and brains and stuff like that.
Right. Hmm.
Invert sugar.
I like asparagus. Do you like asparagus?
No, I'd rather
Really?
I'd rather not find a match for 6 hours than eat asparagus.
Asparagus is good, man. White asparagus, though. That's the.
Look, even if you're smart and you like cook it well, I don't know, grill it, steam it, it's so thin that how can you even fit seasoning on it, right?
You don't really put seasoning. You have it with like.
What a lollipop that tastes like plastic.
You have it with what's the sauce called?
I'd rather go lick a telephone pole than eat asparagus. At least that'll have some flavor.
I don't know if we need to get it. It also creates an aroma when it leaves your body.
Okay, you know what? Ken Dog has a good question.
prob-
Perfect. Let's listen to Ken Dog. Is it better to get flotsams or boom surprises?
Here we go. Well, yeah.
No, you say it first.
Well, I heard rumor as well, but we may have seen some boom surprises fairly soon.
Oh yeah. If you do Rainmaker Rush like this, I think boom surprises are gonna be great because look, imagine having a bunch of boom surprises just scattered around here. Pop up killer Rainmakers. That's it. But and the reason why is Flotties aren't gonna do much to these kind of hits if you do a Rainmaker Rush. Because what are Flotties gonna do? But for the defib hit, Flotties could be good because it forces you to, use a shield. My god, the game got so scared that the game sound died. So I think between Flotties or Boom Surprise, it really comes down to what's going to be the main meta. If it's Rainmakers, I think Boom Surprise. If it's defib, Cur Cannon, Maybe Flotties. Now I'm gonna quickly change screens so I can get the game sound again. We want to hear the magic music when we find a match for 40 minutes.
Yeah. You have to get down with that stone.
I've never had that white asparagus hollandaise. I know hollandaise sauce. Don't you put that in like eggs Benedict?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like eggs?
I like eggs.
I believe eggs are your favorite food, or are they not?
I wouldn't say favorite.
Wait, so you're a fan of eggs and fried chicken? Yep. Yes. There's quite a chicken theme going on here.
Why don't we... Hey Sonics, welcome to the stream. Join at the perfect time. Now it makes sense, Rage. Personally, he eats a dry coffee first and then drinks water. That's how we have our protein shakes. We just have a nice spoonful of protein mix, and once it powders in our mouth, then we drink some water.
God.
The best is you have to do it in the gym so everyone can see you. Elijah, what's a good time on a 4 ER? At this point, it might be a bit different than before because people could have everything. But I would say maybe somewhere like 310 to 320. It's funny because that's around the same as what's good at 5s and 6s. It's just every engine you get more offense and defense. So I think so, 310 to 320. If Rainmakers are the meta, won't crit launchers make the Rainmakers hit themselves? They would if we're not flaring every single ER. So look at this 5 ER for example. Here we do a fun little Rainmaker rush. And even if you have crit launchers, right? Alright, maybe the first few buildings we don't flare anything, but we go for the right one. And then you go for the left one. So remember, it doesn't matter how many critters from crit launches are out. If we're always flaring, then I mean, they don't care. This one down, and then you do more serums. You shock stuff. And then, yeah. So that's why I think also crit launchers, maybe not a big deal. Yeah, Fred, we can show the tree. Did get that 250 GBE. DBDB's favorite.
Well, see, you've grabbed it here.
Well, we only did because that's a one tech this account used to get 25 days ago. And we got the other chip health. So
that's why I wonder if I would be picking up things when I don't need them. Sorry.
Right, I think you can. I think you can skip them. And we have turret now because, well, like we said, because Defib and Art does such a great job at clearing mines, we don't really need normal critters. And turret could be a good way to distract, like flames, machine guns, mortars, maybe shock launchers.
I'm still going to be stubborn and do that hit that I kind of understood when I go 6.
Kind of.
So I'm probably going to lose, but
well, hey, it's worth a shot, right?
Yeah. Hey, there's no rush. No rush to get to gold.
Arrow of Light. Do we like Marshmallow, the dessert, or the singer? No, not a singer. You what do you call it?
He's a DJ, right?
DJ, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Do you like DJs?
Well, you can clearly know how much I know about music when I called him a singer.
Yeah, one of those singers that plays that record stuff.
No, they're cool. Like some of the best stuff I listen to are like remixes or you know, stuff like that.
Do you mean DJ mixes or?
Sure, DJ mixes.
Okay.
Like
who's your
I know
who's your favorite DJ, Stonard?
I don't pay attention to names. YouTube makes a playlist for me. I watch it, I listen to it, and I don't even remember what it's called.
I mean, you were supposed to say Tiago. He's
Oh
in the
yes,
chat.
Tiago's my favorite DJ. let me
Yeah,
let
there
me
you
cut
go.
the last 30 seconds. Hold on.
Yeah.
Tiago is my favorite DJ. I heard you do a bit of mixing too, right? DBDB?
Well, I like to mix my protein shakes.
Well-
Yeah, when I'm at the gym.
I thought
Getting buff.
you do a little bit of DJ stuff. Kind of.
I may have dabbled. I'm a bit too young to, I'm too young to be in a club yet. So
No, but what's the most exciting part about like doing that stuff? Isn't it cool? Like, it's like a blank slate. You choose whatever you want.
yes, I can't say the best part of it.
All right. There's no, but
But,
it's torture.
And yeah, it's. Do I go into details? Probably
I,
not.
I think Sugar is right. You should send your videos in the chat. Doesn't care if you'll dox yourself, right? People want to see it.
Wait, what videos?
yeah.
Not those ones.
Right, what videos? Wait, we got a match. Okay, finally.
We've got a match.
Let's change topic.
Let's go to warships.
I was gonna say we should do that Rainmaker hit. Yeah, let's do a Rainmaker rush. And then you guys tell me in chat what you think looks easier. The defib whatever or this whatever we're doing. We'll use a turret for that shock launcher. Serum and one shock, clones, rains, flare, serum, get another whatever that is. And flare here. And then more flares. We can shock that. This is okay. And more serums. We do have to shock this. And then art this. So sometimes Rainmaker Rush can get a good time. 316.
I was laughing at Apex's.
What was Apex saying?
Oh, nothing.
Wow, a pink critter cannon. That's doing some good stuff. No, but really, that's the two kind of hits. It's either, some weird defib magic or just Rainmaker Rush. And we especially Rainmaker Rush the last hit because he didn't have boom mines. So a little less thing to worry about. What is Apex? Oh.
Dum-de-dum-dum.
Juiceman, Stoneheart is now Sunset Girl. On this stream, yeah. Oh, there's Pete. Yes, there's the best DJ. I know Tiago was being humble. DBD was being humble. 9 stars is like a miracle here.
Yes, Pete and Tiago are my favorites. They know what they're doing.
You don't want to go back into your that conversation? Your old ancient DJing days?
Wait, when I was hang on, I'm only 18 years old. Oops, I didn't want to put that out there. Come on.
Well, okay, how about what Rage is saying? He wants you to unlock tanks. I think that's not a bad idea.
I think Apex may unlock tanks. He likes to go wild on the tech tree.
Well, you know who
Wait,
unlocked
wait.
tanks? I can tell you. This guy unlocked tanks. So maybe be like this guy. I wonder why he unlocked tanks. I wonder why. Sorry, you're getting cooked at 4 ER. I'm not sure what the meta would be now, especially if you're ER capped at 4. But maybe... I want to say even like Scorchers. Scorchers and Rudy, something like that. I know it's a shame because well, you'd see so many accounts. Like in some universe, I would have an account that stays at 1 ER maxed. Like one stays a whole season 4 ER, one whole season 5 ER. But it's half about time and the other half about like, even though there's a lot of people who can't go past some engines, it's still like not the majority. Or we can just next season do the whole season with only one account and stay 2 ER. Right, DB? Maybe that can work.
Who would be crazy enough to do things like that?
No idea. It's just critter tank spam. That makes sense.
It is kind of fun. It is. We spoke about it before. It is fun to do, to just stack up a whole ton of keys. The shopping spree thing
Right,
is
spending sprees. It is fun.
yeah. It's fun to do, and it's cool if you don't really have time through the whole season, so you can just collect your chests, stack up.
Exactly.
You know, just stay, and then you have a couple of days where you go in.
Upjers is saying, how can you do Rainmaker attack on Boom Mine base? Well, if you ask that with only one question mark, then maybe you'll get an answer.
See, Sugar knows what's up.
Hey, Sunset Girl stayed 3 ER for like days. And then,
But
yeah, just chest collecting. Because,
but wait. The difference. We were both, unbeknownly to each other, doing the same thing. One day, suddenly someone was Global 1 from doing that technique, and someone wasn't.
well, it's
Let's
not,
guess
it's
who.
not a technique. It just shows that, like, some people think, alright, to have a good season, to be a top 500, to be top 50, you always have to stay on top of the pack. Not really. You know, Warships is like, you can have a full week, 2 weeks of just nothing. And one day, you can push up 9-10 ranks.
Yeah. Which is great for the ego.
Well, look, that's why streams are streams. Like, okay, this one is slower because there's not many matches, but kind of shows it's possible. It's you don't have to think that, oh, you know, you're out of top 500, you're behind. All it takes is a good few hours, and boom, you're way up there.
Yeah, way up there, still at the top 500.
It's still fine. Or it can be like Apex, who prefers to spread out his tree mistakes throughout the season, which
I
works out
love
too.
Apex's tree unlocks. It's always brilliant. It's I don't know. It brings me joy.
Do you want to tell everyone what Apex unlocked this season?
We don't put him on blast, but I
Fine.
believe
If he says something, then maybe we'll put him on blast. He's saying it's slower because Cobra left. Alright, you put him on blast. Tell everyone what Apex got this
Yeah.
season. What did he get on the first day?
I believe it's the is it Brick? I forget the name.
Yes, the best hero ever.
But then there was an even better unlock than that. It was
No, there's nothing
I don't
better than
know.
getting Brick, so you know what? Yes.
it may pay off.
Well, I want to know what people in the chat think about Apex getting Brick. Surya saying going for 5 years, good idea. Yeah, even 5-year alone is great because of the deck layout. So as soon as you can get there, I would go. Good. Now people are talking about Apex and his brick unlock. No, I wish Bond. Rudy would be a little. At least Rudy would be something, but Apex got Brick. No, the
And-
secret tech.
But the thing is that I've spoken with Apex many times. Always funny, but he's always like, "Yeah, but I always pick something weird from the territory that," and it's like, "Well, just don't do that then." This conversation has gone on for at least a year, but each season, he's like, "Yeah, I picked up Brick." It's like no one was picking up Brick.
No, I mean it's fine. Like, look,
Yeah, he was drunk, but he was on holiday. But,
look. Only dumb people learn from their mistakes. All right. Well, Silverchair had an account in 4ER using Rudy and Curry cannons. Hey, sounds pretty fun. Hey, Andrew Down, what's going on? Are you liking the season?
Have you figured on a hero yet? Or is that secret information?
I think I'd probably go with Rudy. The only question is when. You know, like right now on those defib hits, I'm sure Rudy would be great. Like putting him on one side. Like on hits like this, instead of using defib for the left ER, you can just drop Rudy and do, a few bomb stuff. And maybe that'll save, a handful of seconds. But if you do the Rainmaker hit, then I mean, you're flaring so much, like Rudy isn't gonna do much, so it's just about when.
I think right now, if I added that in the mix, there's too many things to tap and look at. It would just,
Yeah, I suppose.
I like to simplify.
Well, on that level,
If one doesn't gather that.
I think defib hits are easier because there's a lot going on defib hits, but it's like first these guys, then these guys, then you go on the top, then you go here. So it's still one thing at a time. Whereas Rainmaker hits, it's like you gotta do mind clearing and then serum and flares, all kind of intermingled. So because of that, I think maybe these style hits, if you just drop troops and let them go, that might be a bit better. It's still not easy, because then you gotta remember, alright, okay, so it's one defib, one serum there, and then one shock, and then what's on this side, and what's on that side.
Yeah. What tick did you put your defib to?
And now it's tick
And
4.
Okay.
Tick 4 because, we're using it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Juiceman is right.
I was just asking for the people in the chat.
Juiceman,
Not for myself.
no, definitely not. You don't need to know what tick our defib's at. Chat got boring when Spoon Beach was mentioned.
Okay, let's go back to discussing water. What do you guys call water? Your variants of
Well,
water.
we have Andrew Down that just cooked a curry. That's always delicious.
What
Today would be a
type of
good
curry?
day for a hot soup. Yeah, what kind of curry?
Do you eat curry? Do you even eat stone hot? Oh yeah, you eat fried chicken.
I eat fried chicken. I was gonna say, now I'm thinking about mac and cheese. Not the normal kind where it's like, the Kraft full yellow. I think,
Yeah.
the one that do you guys have Panera in Kof, Poland? Maybe not.
I don't know. I guess it's a type of cheese. Not one I've
Well,
heard of.
they use like white cheese and like the shelled pasta. They have good mac and cheese.
Right. Full of nutrients, I believe.
Well, Ramuni is saying, so which hero will be final meta? It's looking like Rudy. Or it could be just base, depending on the base. But right now, because we don't need a hero, we don't have to worry about it.
Andrew did a madras.
Ooh, what is that?
That's a fine curry. A little bit spicy. Not too bad, but I mean, you probably love katsu curry, the Japanese curry.
What's katsu
fried
curry?
chicken.
Oh,
It's fried.
Or you had me at fried.
Fried chicken and curry sauce.
No, you just had me at fried. God, I'm getting hungry now. Okay, let's see. Well, chest collecting went well. At least we got some other, other content in.
Mm-hmm.
Stone doesn't drink, but Sunset Girl does. How did you know? Well, she does more than just drink. Alright, let's see if there's, I don't know, an op-ed or something. Well, we didn't say anything.
Do not Google Sunset Girl.
Don't even mention it in chat, or otherwise we're not gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bonbon, angry crab loves the mean streets of Bangladesh. There is an op-hit we can do. I think we might just wrap up on that. I wonder if Petrick is still on call. Not on call, on live chat.
Let me look out my window. I'll see if his light's on. Looks like he's home.
I'm trying to look for a good base to hit. It's either Motherboard or Humble Pie. But I don't want to do that hit. I think we'll have to though.
You know, we've just seen the spinning wheel.
I know. I'm looking at something. Oh wait, we got a match. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Phew.
Ooh, a grappler. So we can do Rainmakers on that side. Wait a minute. We can just Rainmaker rush. So because there is a grappler, what we are going to do is use one of the clones on the left, and then 2 Rains. And then the 1 clone on the right. So it's still being a bit careful avoiding those shock mines. Using 3 arts for the shield. Clearing that, I think a defib there should be fine. So let's try it. One serum going, and a serum over here. More defibs. We love hitting that shock mine and arting our Rainmakers. It's so smart.
Wait, is this me playing?
Maybe it is. I can do 1 right there. Come on, Rainmakers, do something good. Be a little useful. Uh-oh. Yeah, we have Rainmakers on this side, we have a turret there. I can do a little something. Maybe arts?
No.
I hope the shock isn't now. Come on, turret. If you yell at it, it hits a little faster. 1 more shot. Alright. Yes, we love a super fast 238.
Oh.
Thanks, Mr. Petrick. He knows we have good he knows we have good times.
It's because you start thinking about doing operation hits.
Exactly. Well, at least Petrik's here, so he can help us with the op hit. But no, I think next steps on this account is gonna be getting troop health. Should help out on those defib hits. And honestly, then just saving for like, maybe a shield, but saving for 7. Exactly, Pete. We're human after all. No matter no matter what Apex is.
Yeah.
Algedri, the 3 arts for a shield bug is still there. Maybe it makes it a little easier. Because, 3 arts is like nothing. But yes, we will finish off with an op hit. Let people forget about the amazing last hit we just had.
Yeah.
Now, it was super fun too. We love arting our Rainmakers. Do we even have good tribes? Scorcher speed.
Yeah. Guess what I opted for?
I wonder.
Main Scorchers.
Lasers. Yeah, maybe it can work. Yeah, no one saw the last hit. Okay, let's do this. Or we can hit Humble Pie. That's why I was asking for Petrik, because I wonder if he thinks rocket choppers can work. I'll let him look at it for, a good 2 seconds. Rage, how do people get to Legend with that matchmaking? Short answer, they don't. That's why it takes him, like, the full day. Wait, did someone use Sabotage already? Humble Pie. Someone did, so you know what? Yeah, I was thinking going RCs from the right side with armor. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, trust you. We will trust Petrik. And who doesn't like rocket choppers? We don't have them this season, but I mean, we have them here. Armor should be okay, wherever that is. Come on, DB, you like rocket choppers too.
Not particularly. Only because I'm not particularly good with them.
Well, you don't have to be good at something to like it. Hey, Kyrian Brown, Falcor. You came
That's very true.
You came just in time to watch a rocket chopper hit. Shock launchers, mortars. Alright, I think it's gonna be fun. We'll even, clear some cells, because why not? Are we boosted? I think we're boosted. Yes. And Rudy, because he's flying. So is he going to be a good hero this season? We'll find out by seeing if he's good on this hit.
It all lies in this operation center. Okay.
Exactly. We'll clear maybe a few more cells. Let's get like, I don't know. Alright, one more after that. Chris Holder, a diamond today, nice. Oh, even starting from rank 2, that's awesome. See, DBDB, you can do that too. You need to hit diamond.
I was gonna say that he's making me feel bad. But congratulations, Chris. I'm not jealous. I just haven't pushed yet. That's all, guys. That's all.
Alright, are the RCs gonna be smart? Or are they gonna be dumb? I think they're gonna be smart. Alright, watch that, whatever that is.
Look out for the shock launchers.
Wow, Rudy is actually doing something. That's why I love wingmen, because they can do stuff. And alright, let's do some more stuff. You know what we're gonna do in a few seconds?
Oh,
A little more stuff.
cool.
Alright, maybe one more time and then we'll start shocking. It's like dim cannons, they don't know what to hit. You know what? Forget it, we'll always do wingmen because we like wingmen. Let's kill those machine guns. I mean, we got a minute and 50 and stuff, so time isn't a crazy issue. Let's heal these guys up. I'll do one smoke. Alright, now let's get rid of those shield gens. Nah, I wish we took bomb stuff, but he does no damage. Well, at least I'm like 600 building health. Well, I love rocket choppers. If only, if they were in the season.
Can we clip? Please, can we clip that?
What? It's not
Well,
a controversy.
no, it's not. It's just.
Why are they spreading
Well,
like that?
I
Well,
love
why am I
rocket
waiting? You can flare around everything. Should we go ahead and save the core?
What even is going on right
I
now?
don't know what we're doing. Here, let's go kill the hot pot. So why don't we just stay here and relax for a little bit? Let's read the chat.
Yeah. How's
Saw-
your day been?
Saw some hits with Rudy on your base. Second ability does so much damage. Wow, his wingmen are doing something. Yeah, I like his bomb stuff. I think we might see it in warships too. Alright, now we'll go for it. See, the hot pot does good stuff for us. Gives us a chance to think.
Yeah. Reflect on the day, how the stream's been.
Exactly. Well, thanks Petrick for having trust in us, and those are... Wait, do you have Dr. T? We're dumb and we have to do that. No more Shockeneers. But we can try the Scorcher speed.
Yes.
No, not yes.
Yes, this is for me and Tiago.
Oh, sorry, Bon, yeah. Such a noob. We forgot to throw medkits on the core. You know, that is true. Falcor did hit Diamond. And because he loves Seekers so much, he used Rudy with his Seeker ability.
Falco has the perfect point of why I'm not in Diamond yet, because I don't need to be going in and out of Diamond. When I go in, I go in.
Exactly. Show us ice for the last threat level. Yeah, I wonder if it's already been, what, almost 2 months since the whole Dr. T thing came up. Is Hardest still on your account as well? Yeah, so the normal videos that we do are using that account. Almost like you, Chris, starting from rank 1, even using trying with no instant training. Uh-oh, Kyrian stuck right before Diamond because can't get 5 VR. No, that is a bit tough.
I feel like he's shown off as well, though. But he's at 4 ER and almost at Diamond. Pete. I think he means when I'm testing the temperature of the water in the bath.
Yeah, get the last water chalk in too. You won't get a chance next time.
Yeah.
And I said rematch? Wait, I didn't play on Heart of Stone today. Hold on. Is there multiple Heart of Stones? No, our phone is connecting. I was gonna check another device, but that's how we're checking ops before. Silly phone.
Silly.
I guess we can check if we matched Chris Heart of Stone. I was supposed to make a video yesterday, but it was too much pushing to Legend. It was too boring. Alright, so Dr. T, level 7. What were the stats? I mean, you'd think at this point it would be like 600 or something. 372, 124. Like, I'm just waiting until it gets like operation level. I want to see a Dr. T with 1500 building health, 400 building damage. That's gonna be fun.
I don't even pay attention to the stats with Dr. T. It was just, I drop Scorchers, I shock stuff.
Exactly. Drop Scorcher, shock stuff.
It's
Easy.
hit times 3.
Here, let's check with the Heart of Stone account. Yeah, maybe someone else. Do you like our main island? We're doing a really good job on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe someone
Nice.
else. Well, we did our last hit a day 14 hours ago. Because we're so good. And at least tomorrow's video... Well, I mean, we could chest collect now. Should we?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
The night is young.
We should max up boom cannons. Again, win or lose, it's whatever.
See, mine is still tick free as well. I'm holding back. Maybe I should. I gotta look at, but I don't know how many tokens I've got. It's quite a few. I could probably spend them.
Well, I think right now at 5 years, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we should change our base, but we're too lazy.
Not lazy. You're a professional like me.
No, we are lazy.
Changing bases is for losers, but kind of win. So.
Well, pouring a spot on, you know, as soon as we end the stream, we're running to fried chicken. Which hero should it use, Brick or Rudy? I'm guessing you mean warships, and I would say Rudy, because it can go over the left ramp. Uh-oh, now we're matching 6 yours. Should we try the Cura Cannon hit? Or should we try Rainmaker Rush? So many options. I mean,
I still.
we have no way to clear mines, so it's a little tough.
Still do kind of want to see the critter hit though.
No, we can't anymore, because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff on this side.
Yeah.
But we'll still try it anyways, because we're so smart. Alright, we'll do the Rainmaker hit. I mean, I don't know, I never tried it with only 50 TD.
No, I meant the critter hit, but too late.
Too late. Well, this is why you don't do stuff with only 50 TD. Because you lose stuff.
Things die.
Things die. Who would have thought that things die? I think it's just not having enough, yeah, TD. Like, with 100, you can like, flare super early and it's like crazy. But here it's like, alright, you gotta... Every ER takes, you know, a few more seconds. Takes a while. Now we gotta wait 10 hours. We're gonna fizzle now.
You are gonna fizzle, I think.
Unless your clone rifle save us.
It's good to be optimistic. So,
And we're gonna hit a shock mine because we're so smart. And we're gonna serum our own stuff and we're not gonna flare. Alright, so maybe without 100 TD, Rainmaker Rush is a no-go. But hey, it was good to test out.
I mean, you didn't fizzle. I did mean the critic cannon rush, though.
Yeah, I think maybe we could have tried that, well, you mean all critter cannons from the right side or something like that?
Yeah, or it's free from the left. One clone for...
I think there's a chance that
right.
can work. Alright, maybe we'll try that next time. Is the upcoming season designed by a creator? That is unknown. It was kind of like, well, when I knew this season it was going to be the one we made. I say we.
Well, yeah, us. That's fine. We can let them know.
Sure.
I'm your advice.
How about DBDB gets all the credit and the blame?
No, I can take all the blame. You take the credit.
Oh, that's
People
perfect.
enjoy it.
Yes. It's a win-win.
Yeah, and I'm here for the blame. That's
No.
fine.
When I found out it was happening, it was like, wow, like, it's kind of surprised. But yeah, I don't know about next season.
I'd like to design a season. It would finish at 2 ER.
That's perfect, right?
Or 1.
I want a Rainmaker Rush again. I really do.
Looks like a perfect critter cannon rush, but
I mean, it's good because you
what
can
do I-
actually flare the shield. It's not fully covered, so... Fine, we'll make it happen.
No, you do you.
Let's see how many shock mines we're gonna get.
Yes.
So many of them. Perfect.
Yeah, let's get that next one. Come on.
And we'll shock this. We'll do more serums. Why are they spreading like crazy? Oh, we have some Rainmakers not being dumb. And we have one more ER because we know we have one more ER. Now this one is going to be a fizzle. Alright, if you don't have 100, you can't do Rainmaker Rush.
Maybe
'Cause-
don't beat serum cannons when you're right next to them.
Well, that's a way to do it. The smartest way. No, I think it's also because there's no TD, you can't even do like 2 on this side. So it just doesn't really work out. Alright, we'll do back to boring critter cannons. What, like, you were saying 3 on this side and... Oh yeah, I think the rest on the right.
Yeah, I thought that was the hit. But
Who would have thought that troop damage does something? How long did it take to plant this tree? It was a very fun 2 days. It was a fun 2 days.
no way. You did it in 2 days.
Well, kind of. I mean, we had an idea, and I think once you have an idea,
Okay.
then you can just get it done. Didn't we already learn stone bad? No, we don't learn from mistakes. So on this one, we should Rainmaker Rush, right?
Yes.
Exactly. critter cannons. More critter cannons. I hate critter cannons. But we'll find a way to make them work. I think even just one clone on the right side. Serum on that side, a serum here. One shock and two shocks. And we get more serums. I think we can go like kind of weird. Flare here.
Yeah.
And go for that side. These critters are doing something. And then get the last Geo down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so maybe it's not terrible, I guess. Critter cannons. We go from fizzle to a 3-minute time.
We know that guy.
We do know that guy. Well, at least we get our first win now.
But now I'm conflicted because that's my friend, and you're my friend. But I told you to do the critter.
Well, I guess Keg can blame you for telling us to use critter cannons.
Yeah, man, he's not going to speak to me anymore.
No, I guess this hit makes sense now. Sure, you won't get like 3 18s, but with no troop damage, that's the way to do it.
It just looks. It seems like, just a bread and butter hit. Let's put it that way.
You know,
And I like
what is a bread and butter hit?
It's just a go-to, a stable thing.
Right, I think it's simple too, yeah. So chest collecting until we get stuff like artillery, until we get the troop damage. I think this is an okay hit.
But wouldn't it even be better with troop damage? That's what I was hoping for.
Well, it's not that it's not going to be better, it's just that Rainmakers are going to be that much stronger.
Right.
Alright, so Rainmakers, let's see. Alright, we'll still do 3 critter cannons, and then some other stuff. Get a nice 2 shocks. I think a shield too for that boom cannon. You know what? Now we... What do you think? Do we need a shield? Not too late. Gaza in the chat. Hey Blackadder, Mike Darby. You can't hesitate in warships.
Yo, Blackadder, Gaza. Mike Darby Sr., the man with the best birthday on the planet.
Exactly.
Part of the Pisces crew.
Get some more serums going because we like serums. Let's flare that machine gun. I wish we had more serums. Where is it? There it is. You know, we'll even do a shield for those mines later on. And go for this side. I wish we had another serum. It's taking us too long. You know what? We have such smart critters on the right side, which want to go somewhere random. Alright, maybe not the 3-minute times we're hoping for, but hey, it's not a fizzle. That's what matters.
Indeed.
Awesome, Pete. Gonna try for 22 on stream. Hey, sometimes it's still okay.
I mean, since you're doing those critter hits, which somebody suggested to do,
Yeah, somebody did.
winning.
She has Scorchers and Rudy. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Fun and crazy. It's like all we're matching is 6 ERs. This one has Boom Mine, so we should take 2 clones. Yeah, we'll take 2 clones. Serum on the right, one on the left side. And get the 2 shocks. I think I'm gonna go all the way for that machine gun. No, even get a shield in, just in case. And flare some more stuff. We gotta do a shield and then flare because we don't like boom mines. Alright, where's our serum? There it is. And then go for the last ER. Come on. We will get 305.
But is it good enough?
Is it good
Let's
enough?
see.
Maybe it's good enough. To some small level, it's good enough.
Just a little bit. See, it's just kind of a fun hit. That's what
Well,
All about
I thought all of these are fun hits.
this is funner.
Funner. It's funner when you don't fizzle with Rainmakers.
Indeed.
It's funny, it makes me think that
But-
once we go 6 in flames, it's not gonna be good. Matching these nasty 5 ERs.
I think you go 6 and troop damage.
6 and troop, that's too long.
Good. Play the waiting game.
Now, let's try this. We're gonna hit a bunch of shock mines because we love that. And go up here. And then get some more serums. Maybe shock one of those guys. And let's get some more serums. And as we get a few, we want to get the shock launcher down. And then go over here, and then some more serums. And then we go for this one. Then we get some more serums. I mean, look, it's not terrible even on 5 ERs. Like, sure, it's roughly the same as 6, but like you can still get some good times.
Ultra T.
Oh, that 1 second.
Oh, Yeah.
Nice hit.
That's why I'm finding that the hits are like this. It's so 1 second situation.
I
But
think
yeah, I like this style hit.
I think with the
I don't know.
right base at 6 ER, maybe flames is enough. Rage, what if you stay in 5 ER, get enough keys, go all the way to 7? I don't think that's bad at all. Only thing is maybe just once you get troop damage, which is, you know, right before 7, I would say with troop damage, you should be beating him pretty much every 5. So still an option. Here we go, another 5 ER. Probably go from the left, kind of the left side. You know what? No, we can't because of shock mines, and we hate shock mines. But once we get a few of these critters out there, we do our fun flares. And I get a shield because cannons. Maybe go for this one. Even go for that shock launcher. And I don't know, flare other buildings. Get a few on that side, a few over here. Again, the good thing I like is just almost seruming everything. Because you have to clear all these buildings to, make a difference.
Oh, I wonder. This will be interesting to see.
Because you have to hit all the way across the gap, and then start doing some good stuff. At least we can get one shield in. So that's the difference between, hitting with no critters, no artillery, versus just going all the way later. But I think we're almost chest collected, so we'll still see, in a few hours, once we have enough for flames. Maybe it's gonna be good. Rage has like 150 keys at 5 ER. Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll have videos maybe next, I don't know, I think 3 days or so. Like one with flames, then with art, then troop damage. But either way, troop damage might be it. This turned from a Sunset Girl stream to a Heart of Stone stream. But you know what, DBDB? I want to say thanks again for jumping on.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
I'll give you credit for all the stuff, all the topics in the live chat.
We know a lot of the information about water now.
Yeah. Sweet water is wild for sure. Exactly. I kind of like coconut water. Anyways. Thanks again, DBDB. And also, shout out to Cobra who jumped on earlier. Some fun times. But yeah, we'll be doing maybe a stream tomorrow, the other days, but for sure on Friday when Golden Dragon can go all the way to 7 and a bunch of good stuff. But that's gonna be it for the stream, so thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.